Johnny's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
I love the Tim tapped out. I had enough. I got winded. All right, right off the bat, we have a great show today, but I'm reading this right now. The brand new sponsor. I love these guys. And I want to introduce two people. Mike was here last week, Mushy Mike. He has a microphone right in front of you. You can use that. It's not on. Why is it not on? Are we recording? Are things happening?
No, we're on.
Why is nothing happening over here?
Oh, no.
Audio's coming in, just not on his.
Not on his mic? Are your mics coming in?
My mic is in.
This is feed 8. Put feed 8 up.
Okay, go ahead, Mike. Talk.
Hey, what's up?
Nope. Keep going.
Hey.
I hear something.
Right. I think it's coming on her mic.
Do you think I can go eat my frozen yogurt while we wait?
We only got here an hour early for this.
Do you want to share mine?
What's up?
Just say hi on her mic and
Why is
move
your
on.
mic- Why is his mic not working?
It should be feeding 8.
Why is it not feeding?
I'll just use her. It's fine.
Okay, whatever. Use her mic.
How's it going?
Mushy mic. How about use the mic behind you? There's a mic. Use them. No, actually use it now. Like right the fuck now. Thank you.
There you go.
Mike.
How's it going? How's it going?
We're starting off strong.
Good work, Mike.
And we got he's one of the new producers there. Gabby is here.
Hey, what's up?
Yep, I know she's not gonna last. I know.
You could tell. You could read it on my
Yeah,
face.
just visually, she's too nice and
She's got an
joyful.
awesome shirt. She's got
Yeah.
a good. She's got the right shirt for this.
If she has
Just
the-
a great white shark
This
with
is
its
my
mouth open.
personality hidden.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. How great
Yeah.
would that be if she looked like Little House on the Prairie, the
Right.
older sister? What was her name?
I don't know.
There was Laura and who?
The older one.
What was the older one? That's so sad. We don't
Shark.
remember. What was her
The
name?
Was it Margaret or something?
No, it wasn't Margaret.
I don't know.
What
It's
was
a-
the older
It's
sister's
an old
name?
school name, Margaret.
No, Mary. Yes, it was Mary.
Mary.
I thought Mary was hot, man. I'm not. I think.
Thank you. Thank
listen,
you so
I'm not
much. He
Weinsteining
said
you.
that.
We gotta be careful now. You're here, but yes. So welcome, producers of the show. We have a lot of producers. We had over 20 people email me to my personal email and to the YKWd. A lot of people out there want to produce the show. We're going to listen. We're going to bring all you guys in. I'm going to get in touch with you this week by email, and then vet you by phone. And we're going to bring all you. We're going to talk to all you guys because I think some of you guys are a little overqualified. I think you think that this is a little more than it actually is. Some of these people are sending me resumes: Harvard, Yale,
no, really?
communications. Yeah, it's like.
PhD rocket science.
Like, man, this,
My,
I think
how
you're
the
looking
mighty
at.
have fallen.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing against you two. I'm just saying.
Right.
I
I'm
went to
saying.
Harvard.
Yeah, did you really?
No.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to be in touch with you personally this week. We had a lot of artists contact the show too. We're going to be doing some rebranding. So I'll be talking to you guys. I've already talked to a couple people. Right away, I got to do this ad. We have a great show. We have a new sponsor, Bombfell. That's BOMBFELL. Is an easy way from it. This is the ad, right?
Yeah.
This is the ad. This
Yeah, you're killing
company.
it.
What are you doing? You're on camera, stupid. I told you at the beginning not to fuck with the sponsors. And everybody was like, no, I would never do that. I told you you can't have food in the studio. He goes, it's cheesecake.
I like that case.
Yeah, but it's not a case. It's
Food,
fucking.
it's dessert.
Bobby,
No, but even worse. Here's the best part. This fucking asshole comes in. I go, dude, you can't have food in the studio. He goes, dude, it's ice.
It's ice.
I go,
shaved ice. It's
yeah,
nothing.
but then I go,
It's literally becoming nothing
But I
as
go-
I
It's
eat
going in your mouth. It's
Yeah.
so fun. I love
It's
your
part of the new
defense, too.
Asian dessert craze.
but I go like this. I go, what's on the shaved ice? Oh, chocolate chips and strawberry sauce. That's under the food category.
It's like it came in with a brisket. So
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah, as long as you're not eating steak and cheese and falafel out of your hand.
I was gonna get Mamoons. Thank God I didn't bring that
No
up.
entrees.
Yeah.
There has to
about
be.
some
Listen,
shawarma?
you're not wrong. We used to be able to eat in the studio.
I'm at best when my blood sugar is working
Buddy,
properly.
what did you say? You're
can't
gonna get a camel pack with
Great case.
with-
That's what I said.
all right, did you say that?
Yeah,
No, you can't let anybody have anything, huh? That's I did it. Yeah, it's you're right. I wish we could. I'm gonna try to work on that.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to feed you. I'd like to have a little snacks up here so you guys can get a little snackies or come up hungry and get you some drinks and stuff. I would like to do that. I'm going to try to work on that for this show. My guests, if you have a little snack pack, like, not that you're in first class,
Yeah.
but you're in premium select.
Business.
Yeah, no, premium select.
Okay.
Not business.
All right.
My show's premium
All
select.
right, it's fair.
So you're gonna go in and we're gonna do premium. So you're gonna get
Yeah.
you're gonna get a little. I'm gonna walk out with a little basket.
Yeah.
Little bag. You
Oh.
can choose banana.
Yeah.
Bag of popcorn crisps.
I'm excited. I'm usually group 9.
Right,
So
yeah.
I'm very excited to be in premium select.
Yeah, premium
Delta
select.
Comfort. When
Delta Comfort.
Dan Soda will take me. He'll put me in Delta Comfort with him.
There you
very
go.
sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I will try to work on that. So when you come back on the show, there'll be a little stuff here for you, and maybe a little drink. Okay.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
And if not, maybe we'll just do smoothies.
Ooh.
All right. What about smoothies?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So next time we do smoothies.
Yes.
Because that's breaking the rules because it's food, but it's in
Right.
Little
smoothie
peanut
form.
butter for
Right.
I do
Yeah.
want to know what kind of
It's
cheesecake.
actually it's in wheelchair guy form.
Legally.
Yes.
What's the difference between a smoothie and a cake shake, where they put a cupcake and ice cream and blend it together and put it in a cup?
Nothing. You can do that.
Cool.
Self-value.
Yeah, you just can't come with an open ice bucket.
Yeah, I apologize. Yeah.
Where a chip can flip out on the floor.
I know. I'm sorry. It's Frost NYC. I got a
Yes.
loyalty card.
Of course you do. I bet you could. You'd be
Stock in
able,
the
What's
company.
horrible is when you pull
you
it
have more
out.
loyalty cards than the janitor has keys.
No, it's true. When you pull out like the loyalty card and you go through all of them and you
Yeah.
realize that you have loyalty cards from literally Cold Stone, Chipotle, the entire Frost
All of the
Factory.
West Village.
It's everything.
You
It's
must-
really embarrassing.
You must
It's
be
pretty
a joy
embarrassing.
online before
The
everyone.
general manager of Smith and Walensky's Subway. Like it's,
Subway guy standing out front. Tim, you coming in?
So, and of course we got Zach with a K. Zach.
Zach with the K. Zach, the new guy.
He's Zach, the new guy. He's
Nice.
kicking fucking ass, by the way.
Yeah.
This is the new team. Right out of the gate, I'm going to say this. This is the new team. Gabby just came in today. We're
Yeah.
going to see. I don't know if she's going to make it.
I'm
She's
in
se-
the test phase.
she seems cool, but it's Mike fits right in. Just mushy. Don't know if he hates you. He's going to stab you if he likes you. You know what I mean? Hard worker.
Can't work the equipment.
No, Mike's fucking great.
Yeah.
Oh my, surprise! You think he's literally? You'd say something to him and you go, "Huh?" He's great. He's kicking ass. He's got great ideas, great stuff. We're gonna be doing with him, video wise, because he does video too. Zach does the high end video stuff. He's got video skills, chops, Facebook. Gabby came in today with Lenny. We're gonna see how she works. Maybe she works out on the show. Whole new crew here. Of course, Lauren left. Look, I'm gonna say this. All that drama last week. I have nothing. I love Lauren. She, if it wasn't for her, she worked very hard on the show. She did a lot for myself and this show. Tons. Okay? And anytime somebody moves on from something, anytime you leave a
Oh,
relationship,
she's not
let me
dead?
finish, please.
Okay.
She's not, what'd you say?
I thought you said she's dead.
No, she's not dead.
Oh, I
she's
thought
alive.
she was dead. I had
Yeah,
no
that,
idea.
that, yeah, I'm going to be announcing that like this.
Sorry. Well, I mean, you're
he's going to do an ad read and then talk about her death.
Listen,
in the middle of it.
Bombfeld,
He kind of threw away the,
Deepdiscount.com.
he didn't take
flowers.com. If somebody's dead.
Sherry's Berries. Lauren's dead.
Listen,
Sorry.
she moved on, and that's it. And when you move on from something, anytime you leave something, it always hurts, wherever it hurts. And then the stuff heals and you move on later in life. So I just wish her, she got a new job, her and Dave, nothing but the best. That's it. Nothing but the best so they can, everybody just move on. We're all trying to help each other fucking get there. And yes, rough roads, bad things happen. You fight, you scream and yell. You hate each other, blah. But you know what? In reality, we all love each other. We all give a shit about each other. The comedy community in New York City, I mean, in general, is fucking strong as shit. And that's the way I feel about
I
it.
feel
So,
like we should sing
well, there you go. If
Can
we
we hold
could sing.
hands?
No, you can. No, don't hold hands with him, Lenny.
during the read.
Lenny.
During the read.
So, anyways, so let's light the candle for her. Goodbye.
Bombfell.
Goodbye, Lauren.
All right,
Drive
it's out.
matches?
Listen,
Yeah.
we I could relight Gabby, and fucking they'll hate me someday too. Listen, I think
It's a slow burn.
it's a slow burn. I do want this new sponsor, Gabby. Tell us about this place. It's Bombfeld. It's a new sponsor of the show. They sent me a whole package. A lot of times I don't get stuff from sponsors. Not a lot of times. I would say half the time these guys send me stuff. And this company sent me a box, and it was the shit, especially for me. Bonfeld's an easy way for men to get clothes in a better way. Your complete simple questionnaire are then this is the second page, Gabby. You gave me the wrong page. Where's the other
That's the
page?
first page.
Huh? That's the front page?
Yeah, go to key talking points.
Oh, there we go. Baumfeld, this is the deal. This company sends you out. Talk to me, Gabby. Help me with this.
Cool, yeah. So they send you a bunch of clothes
Yep.
personalized for you, for your style. You can't dress yourself, they'll dress you.
Well, first of all, I'm a big guy, so they never have anything anywhere for me, ever. But now you go on this website, you fill out the form, and you get
Clothes.
You get your clothes, but you get a. That's not even. You get a
A custom wardrobe. And you could type in, like, oh, I want 2 dress shirts and 6 jeans.
You get to pick. Like, I want a jacket. I wanted a jacket, like a fall jacket.
A
And they'll
bunch
match
of
it up for you
jackets.
and everything.
Match it up. You get your own. What is it called? The person that helps you.
Oh,
Stylist.
a
Stylist. I got
Yeah.
a stylist that emailed me an actual person because the first batch was all right, but I was like, I want a little something like this. And
Sent it back. They send you a new one.
well, no, they redid it online,
Yeah.
and they sent it. They sent me this box, and it comes like I think it was like the next day. I get this box of clothes.
That's huge for a big guy because there's no stylists for fat people.
Yeah.
There's, the only thing we fit in is hospital gowns.
Yes,
The
it's
only-
true, man.
It's the only thing where I put it on. I go, that's actually nice. Like I feel good in that.
It's fully personalized. Every piece has been handpicked for you with your own stylist. It's pretty amazing. Your stylist will email you his or her selections, after which you have 48 hours to make your changes. So I made changes right away. I saw it. Me and my wife did, actually. She was like, no. Yeah, I don't want you in that. I want you in this. She made the changes. And you email your selection. After that, it will take 48 hours, and then you can cancel it. Even cancel it altogether if you're in total control. So if you don't like anything they send, just say I'm out, and they'll cancel it. Then when you receive the clothes you have 7 days to tell them what you want to keep,
It's like the
and
ring.
you can send the rest back. So if I like just the jacket they send me,
7 days.
7 days.
Here's socks. 7 days.
Don't answer the phone.
So if I didn't like, there was one thing I didn't like, I sent it back. You don't have to get everything, which is great. It's not like you're stuck with some corduroys that rub
Right.
together and start a fire because my thighs are always rubbing together too tight.
Do you pay per
That was wordy.
article of clothing? How do you pay?
It's a subscription.
It's a
Oh,
subscription.
interesting.
It's
And you could
completely
cancel at
flexible.
Anytime.
Yeah, you can
And
cancel.
how many can you get a month?
You can receive your clothes
What?
when you want and pause them anytime you want.
Oh wow.
So you can say, okay, I want it for the next 2 months. And then you're like, you know what? I got enough. I'm going to pause it until spring. Or, I want to get some spring clothes. I got enough winter clothes. I'm done. I'm out. And you bail. Okay?
Do you tell the stylist like you're the type of person you are? Like
Well,
what
you tell the
like?
stylist your measurements, your
Yeah.
style you
Your
prefer.
lifestyle.
You set your
Yeah.
budget. This is the best part. You set your
Budget.
budget limits.
Yeah.
So you don't have to. It's not like some of these, you set, all right, I'm going to
Yeah.
spend this much money.
Mhm.
And they figure out what they can get you for that much money. And
$24.
what's
So-
that?
$24.
Yeah. So Ian would type in. He's like, "Listen, I want to just keep the style of like a guy who took a hit of acid and never came back." You know.
Well, you can tell.
The new line of bandanas.
Yeah.
You can tell them what you like in
Custom
next
bandanas.
order. You can say like, look, I want 2 buttons down, a pair of jeans, and you tell them what you want, and then, or you can just say, surprise me, baby, and they'll
You have
surprise
to
you.
say baby though.
No, you can't say. Don't say baby.
They don't surprise you.
No, not in these times.
Yeah. Don't say
Promo code,
anything.
baby.
And they're
Promo
nice
code,
clothes.
baby.
Your stylist will put together your clothing picks and send you a preview. So they send you this email with a. They'll send you a preview. They'll send your face just literally. I've never seen your face do that before. They'll send you a preview of the clothes
Yeah.
and then pay for what you want, keep it in return with the rest. And the shipping is free both
They
ways.
send me and Bobby a preview. It's a bear in a suit. Don't you like this? Isn't this nice?
These are muumuus.
This is a couch cover.
We had to send you.
Just linens.
We had to send you a Hawaiian shirt again.
Custom Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, well, they sent me the box, and I was a little nervous when I opened it because everything, in an email, you're like, I hope that looks the way it looks. It
Right.
showed up. It looked even better. I put on the whole outfit, And my wife, I haven't seen my wife look at me. She was like, "I like it." Like it did something for her. Because I'm always black t-shirt jeans because I'm fat. But this was like a green shirt, kind of cottony, really expensive, like a real expensive, Long Island
vertical
boat
stripes?
club shirt that I would
Yeah.
never wear. Then a black jacket, like I don't know what it was, just like a nylon. What are those things called?
Is it a blanket?
Windbreaker.
It didn't have arms. It just flowing type of.
What was that thing called? The blanket on the couch.
Well,
over
it's
there?
funny because when you open this stuff up, it is kind of like
It's cool.
you're kind of excited because you
Yeah.
got a box for one thing,
Yeah.
and then you open it up and it's stuff that I wouldn't buy.
Right.
I wouldn't like buy for myself, or my wife wouldn't even buy. But this
Yeah.
stylist was like, "Oh, check this out." And then the jeans were great, the shirt was great, the jacket was great, the quality was great, like really good stuff.
Is it name brand stuff?
I mean, I don't know name brand stuff. I
Right.
can't. I would imagine it is because, like, when I you ever put a T-shirt on, you're like, "Oh, this is something different." You ever film something and they put you in
I'm sure it's
clothes?
like high.
yeah.
It's probably like high quality stuff that they make.
But here's the
It's
problem.
not Gucci, but
Here's the thing, though. It's so easy. I like this company, especially for men. They have, there's nothing out there for. This is for us, which is great. Especially, I don't have time to go shopping. If somebody would
Right.
send me a box whenever I wanted, and I open it up, oh, there's a nice shirt, nice jacket, nice pair of jeans, or whatever. I'd be like, oh, great, I got this now, because I would never get it. So it's so easy, and and the way they do it, it's just thoughtless. You do this, and the stylist picks it, and you say yeah, and it comes, and then you can cancel it or pause it, which is great. Right? What else we got on there?
We have our own URL link.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
I thought you want to say it. I'll say it.
I like when you say it.
Okay, cool. It's bombfell.com/dude.
Yes.
That's BOMBFELL.com/dude.
That's right. That's Bombfell, BOMBFELL.com/DUDE. Dude. Bombfell.com/dude. And here's the deal. Special offer we did with Bombfell for you. Okay? The listeners, 25% off. $25 off. Not $25, which sometimes they say
Even
percentages, and that means like $5.
yeah.
$25 off your first purchase with bombfeld.com/dude. Okay? That's BOMBFELL.com/DUD. Please check this out. I love it. So there you go. New sponsor of the show. Moving on.
Cool.
Amazing.
Sorry about that long read. I know. These people are 10, 10, 10. Fuck you. You should have stayed on that. It was very funny. If you didn't listen to that read, it was very Tim,
Missed out.
Lenny. What's your name again? Ian. I'm kidding. I love Ian. I was doing shows this weekend.
Yes.
Yes.
Connecticut, baby.
Yes.
Where you going?
Where you going? I love your voice, dude.
Sorry.
We're going. No, I love it. We're going. We're going
Windsor,
to Windsor, Connecticut.
Awesome.
One night.
Awesome. Yeah,
Saturday
Saturday.
night. So, and Friday night, I'm in Poughkeepsie one night
right.
with Mike Feeney.
Feeney. Yeah.
Oh,
Too
I like
cute.
Mike
We
Feeney.
call him Too Cute on this
Too
show.
cute Feeney.
That's his AKA Too Cute because he's too cute.
Big Yankees fan, so I'm at the game.
Really?
Yeah, you went yesterday, right?
I went to the game begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah, begrudgingly. I actually filmed a show at Sirius with Mike Calta. We did our own little show over there, which was great. I love Mike Calta. And Tony B, the super agent, was there, and he had tickets. He's like, "You want to go?" So I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll go." Red Sox ended it. I went. It was just, I can't believe, and I know they say the same thing about Red Sox fan, I would imagine,
Yeah.
but every Yankee fan looks the same. The fucking hat, the jersey, and the gray.
Bleacher creature.
They just look they just look gray and Italian and fucking 5 o'clock shadow. Just that whiskily fucking 5 o'clock shadow.
Just get it out.
What?
Get it all out. Get all your angst out.
Hey man, whatever. Fucking Yankees.
You went to the game for free and wah.
All right, I'll tell you what fucking pissed me off the most.
Let's
And
hear it.
Tim's gonna be on my side with this.
Yeah.
I went up to get a hamburger. Little tiny sliders.
Oh no.
I'm fucking what?
How much?
Oh Jesus.
What?
What does that matter?
Oh, I thought that's what you're going to complain about.
No,
They
I
were
have money. I
expensive.
don't ever complain about that.
Oh, okay.
I
never
never
mind.
complain about paying for something.
Well then.
I actually like overpaying for food. I love it.
What?
Yeah, I like it. I go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I went to Noma, it was $500 a person.
It's crazy. And you're eating ants at Noma.
Yeah.
It's good.
Ants that taste like lemon.
I know.
I ate
Bark. It's a bark of a tree that
I-
they found.
I dropped $6 at Noma, and I was hungry.
Yeah.
I wanted to go get a slice.
Best
Oh my
best restaurant in the highest rated restaurant in the world in Copenhagen.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
it.
been to that one?
I've never been to Copenhagen.
I have.
I know you have.
Well, why
but
do you get
the
so
way he was-
excited when he said it?
Because
Did you
it
notice
sounded
that?
like he had
You've
gone.
been to
Yeah.
it?
Well,
I've
I know
never
that
been.
you went. You
I've
went with
never
Ari
been.
Shafir. I know the story, but I didn't know.
No.
It sounded like you went as well.
No, I went to Boomer and Cartons in Mohegan's Sun before he was
second best
arrested for
restaurant.
that Ponzi
Yeah.
scheme.
I got to talk to you about something you wrote on your fucking Twitter too, which really bothered me.
Yeah.
But anyways, in 1 sec
Okay.
before, the fucking Yankee game. I go up to get those little sliders. Look, man, there's a fucking dude. Okay, he's got a stack of people. The security at the Yankee game last night was a fucking nightmare because of terrorism.
Yeah.
Stinks. There's 10,000 people in a line waiting to get in. The game already started. There's
Yeah.
10,000 people outside waiting to go through these fucking security, put your pocket, get all this shit. We had to sneak in. We had to merge into the line like fucking be dicks because I was going to leave. I can't wait in a line that long. I just can't. Not at this stage in my career.
Right.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
So the rules are you could pay extra money for food, but
Yeah.
you're not waiting online.
I'm not.
It looks like a
Got it.
nice bucket of sliders.
Well, I didn't get
Yeah,
a
is
bucket.
that what
I
it
wish
is?
they had a bucket, but those
Bucket?
sliders. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
The guy cooked with. He's got a fucking chain of people behind us.
Yeah.
He's cooking with one hand.
Like he only had one hand.
No, he had
A
the other
choice.
hand was right there.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go, cheese, onions, onions, pickle. He went cheese.
Well, you know what it is, man?
Cheese.
It's like
Cheese.
He mad at his grill work.
Cheese.
I hate to say it.
Cheese.
There's no reason that a
Cheese.
machine is not doing that
Cheese.
job.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Should be a machine.
Cheese. Cheese. Cheese.
I want no cheese.
onion.
Oh.
Onion.
Ugh.
Onion. Onion.
Yeah.
Onion. 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 Onion.
All right,
do
I
this
get
for
Oh my
it.
God.
Onion.
Can you go longer?
Onion.
And then what?
Onion. Onion.
There must have been
Pickle.
more on it.
Onion.
How do you
What's
do
that?
that so
Pickle.
well? But the read was
Pickle. 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 Pickle.
It's nice you get a pickle.
Pickle.
Yeah.
All right,
Pickle.
We get it.
Wow.
Pickle.
Oh my God! No wonder
Pickle.
this line is taking so
Pickle.
long.
Pickle. Pickle.
Wow. This line makes me want to be a terrorist.
Pickle. No pickle. Bun.
Yeah.
Bun.
Took a long time.
It
Is
took.
that- was that the
People
point?
were talking about him in front of his face.
He doesn't care.
We were like, "Are you shitting me?" People
Yeah.
were like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You should be going pickle,
There should
pickle,
be-
pickle.
but there should be
Cheese, cheese, cheese,
there
cheese,
should be
cheese.
10 people doing that job.
Two guys, one behind him, standing there, and I
yeah.
go, "I ordered a hot dog too." This guy went, "Oh, okay," and got me a hot dog and handed it to me.
That's hilarious.
Also, why aren't they pre-made?
Look,
But shouldn't they have them in
no,
the
they had them
packages?
in
You just grab
patties,
'em?
which I'd rather have. I don't want a pre-made fucking hamburger. I love that he's taking it out and he's putting the meat down, swooshing it. It's a great hamburger. It just took literally 40 minutes to get a
Right.
hamburger.
yeah.
Worst.
How much?
Fucking
was it?
worst.
How much was it?
How much was it?
Yeah.
Don't even ask.
A lot of money.
It's expensive.
I lay down that
$15.
platinum fucking metal Amex I got, and I go, put that on there.
Yeah. Charge it. Charge
yeah,
it.
was a fucking
Charge it.
nightmare, dude.
Charge
Fucking
it.
nightmare.
Charge it.
You should have kept going. Fuck, it should have committed.
till you-
Would have been way funnier.
Yeah, do it 50 more times.
Yeah. It was, so the game was great. I mean, I'm a Red Sox fan. Being at Yankee Stadium and not being in awe or not being like, this is you're an idiot. Fuck off. You can't. It's too great. The fact that these people are generations are so fucking into the Yankees. I mean,
Same
grown men dancing, going,
Yeah, but
fucking whoa.
Yeah, but I was just in Boston. I was at Patriots
Yep,
place,
yep,
and
same
I was
thing.
walking around. Everybody's
thing.
in it. I was in Cleveland, and my first show was
the
the
Indians?
Indians-Yankees game. There was 30 people in my show, and I wanted to be like, what the hell is wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
Everybody in that town was drunk and going crazy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you know how many kids are named Brady up in?
yeah, people are into it, man.
Boston
People
now?
get way too into. I mean, it's a lot.
I love
think it's
sports. I
stupid.
love going to a
Yeah.
sporting event. I love rooting for your team. I love the Super Bowl party at my house last year when everybody was so miserable and I was laughing. It was so great. But I would never get up and seriously get that fucking look at somebody's face. Fucking yeah, motherfucker.
It doesn't ruin your week.
Yeah, it doesn't. Not anymore.
Did
It
you do
used
the
to.
YMCA in the 7th inning?
I
or-
did. I refused to stand up.
Yeah.
But I did stand up for the fucking the 7th inning strike.
Good for
God
you.
bless America. I put my hand over my fucking
There you
heart.
go.
You didn't kneel, Bobby?
I couldn't. I had to change my
The
politics.
seats are too close.
I
That
changed
guy's,
my
that guy's been
politics.
kneeling
Yeah.
for 2 innings. What's going on?
You get fat enough where you just become a white supremacist. You're like, hey, it is what it is, you know?
Well, yeah. You wrote something on your Twitter about people doing food.
Doing
Like
Blue Apron.
Well,
yeah.
Blue Apron, first of all, was sponsoring my show, and I love Blue Apron.
Great.
And I love it. I
Yeah.
love I love how easy it is.
Yeah. Like Gomez comes up to me and goes, hey, don't say anything bad about Blue Apron. They might come on as a sponsor. I said, didn't you do an episode called Tranny Rape Dicks or something? Like, don't you think they might have more of a problem with that than my Facebook rant? Don't you think that might be more of an issue than what I'm doing?
Tranny Rate Day, sponsored by
Yeah.
Blue Apron.
I don't really know what you think standards and practices are over at Blue Apron. But my whole point is it's just like
What did you say though? You're fucking.
I was making fun of people.
Bring
who-
up Tim Dillon's Instagram.
I was just making fun of people who were cooking, and I was like, basically, if you're under 40 and you give a shit about making a loaf of bread, you should be hospitalized. You know, go out, do shit, meet people. Don't fucking hang out with some other loser and make a soup from fucking Blue Apron's ingredients.
Go scroll down.
You know?
Keep going. Where is it? Right there. Which
look
one
at
is
this
it? Which
diseased
one is it?
Instagram.
Yeah, look at you.
Look at this so
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
So bad.
This is all the food that he's not allowed to bring into the studio.
Michelle Wolf left me that meatball. She left a note. She goes, "Feel free to eat this." And my somebody's like, "Isn't it nice she left you the note?" I'm like, "What note? I just ate the meatball and then I got the note." It's down further. But the point is that it was just like I get so sick of people taking pride in the fact that they made a fucking salad dressing.
Which one is it?
It's
right there,
No,
right?
keep going down. Keep going down. There's a lot of posting going on here.
Hey, you're very good. Where is it? Right there.
No,
right.
keep going.
You
Keep
sure?
going. Yeah. It's coming up soon.
Jesus Christ, you're such a fucking camera heavy ass.
Yeah, there you go. There we
Right
go. Right, it's up. It's up.
Up to the
Up
right.
and to the right. Yeah.
Read this.
There is nothing legitimately
Michael,
more.
read that.
Yeah.
No, Michael, read it.
Okay.
Read it in Tim's voice.
There is nothing legitimately more demoralizing than cooking your own food. I don't care if it's quality food from a specialty store with big hunks of cheese on the shelf. Who enjoys this? What psychotic gentrifying pig looks forward to Blue Apron night? No one under 40 who enjoys cooking has anything interesting to say. I can't do that. I was going to Lewis voice too.
You're gonna get throat cancer.
Go ahead, read the rest of it.
Anyone who gets satisfaction from baking a loaf of bread should be hospitalized.
Have you ever followed Tom Papa?
Yeah, Tom Papa.
That's
bakes
all he
bread.
does is bake
He'll
bread.
be here tonight too.
That's
I
all
followed
it-
him once when I blew my audition. That was the only time. I don't have really a good luck with following him. Keep him away. Keep him far away from me.
You're on tonight, right?
I'm hosting a fundraiser. I can't.
I thought
do
you
it.
were doing me.
I wish I was. I'm hosting a fundraiser.
Didn't
told
I
you.
ask you?
I said I was booked. I texted you
Who
back.
did I book?
Me.
Oh, who else?
I don't know.
All right, go ahead.
There's nothing better than being served by others. To sit at a bar in a busy restaurant and watch the staff struggle to keep up with the volume is to know God. Watching the wheels come off the entire operation in real time while you silently chew on a soft ciabatta is a gift.
It's great.
Occasionally, a waiter will drop a tray of food and start shaking. New York is a factory of regret, a casino without games, and the beginning and the end of the line.
I mean, there's something so poetic in that.
Yeah.
Someone commented and it says, "I want this on my gravestone."
Yeah.
That was me.
Well, it's just people don't go.
That was
it's
Ralphie.
Like, go out,
Oh.
eat, go out, spend money.
Too soon? Too soon?
Yeah, dude, I found out about that. I was eating a chipwich and in the Newport, Rhode Island Creamery,
Yeah.
and then like I just opened my phone. It goes, Ralphie made dead at 45, and I just took the chipwich out of my mouth and I went, Hey. I was like, this is a real.
Dude, I can't tell you. All my
You did
fat
finish it,
friends,
though,
all my
so-
fat friends
Oh.
called me. It was like dude. That's all I heard. It was like, dude. I was like, I know, dude.
Yeah.
You know
Dude.
what's funny? I asked my wife, I go, should I call Bob? And she goes, absolutely not. You do not call him right now.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
You don't do
Agreed.
that.
If you had a funny bone in your body, you would have. What's that?
Couldn't do
I
it.
mean, it's just it makes you think you got to get it together. You know.
Yeah, I want to. The last week,
He was bigger than us.
of course,
That's your
You
saving
guys
grace.
sound like
I wanna
alcoholics.
say that.
He was-
it wasn't
hang
that
on.
bad.
be honest.
he was bigger than me.
No, he was bigger than me. He's 600 pounds.
Way bigger than me.
He was way bigger than both of us.
Way bigger than me.
He was way bigger than both of us.
Way bigger than you too, but
Yes.
way bigger than me.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Bigger, Bobby or Tim?
No, I think I'm bigger than him.
Yeah, I'm bigger.
I'm bigger than you.
Yeah.
New York breeds him bigger than Boston, baby.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, look at that.
Son.
That is a
Son.
that is a sight.
By
for-
Luis Gomez.
Yeah.
Flap.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Blue Apron. Let's not judge these rape victims. What?
Coming up on Real House Podcast, we got a live rape
Yeah.
sponsored by Blue Apron.
Yeah, right.
And Converse.
Converse.
Well, it's funny. I've had to shut down the food on the road.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
That's
Because
tough.
going on the road and being able to afford a restaurant.
Right.
How do you afford all this?
They're not expensive on the road. I
Yeah,
gotta
but
be honest.
You
they're
eat
not
at
that
very expensive restaurants.
Sometimes, not always. Sometimes, not always.
Do you have like a family money? How do you?
No, I have no family money, but
You
I
have
just
money?
don't. I'm not buying like I have a cheap apartment,
Okay.
and I'm not buying like new clothes all the time,
Okay.
and I'm not drinking, and I'm not smoking weed, and I don't smoke cigarettes. So like a lot of the money goes to
Right.
food. You know,
Yes, you don't have a kid.
I'm
you
an
don't have responsibility.
ex-addict, so I'm
Yeah.
not. So I
You're what I would be if I wasn't married.
yeah. Yeah.
I'd have a cheap apartment. I'd have money, and I'd go to fucking exotic
It's like
food
I don't
places.
have like I'm not buying fucking nice. I don't have a car. I don't have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I have so many people spend all their money on booze and weed and everything. When you cut that out, you save so much.
Right.
Get your carton of cigarettes from Delaware, you know?
What was that? What am I, a fucking horse?
Yeah.
What?
Hey.
What? Please never do that to me again. I don't like it.
I liked it.
Thank you, real friend
I
Lenny.
kind of liked it too.
Lenny's a fucking dog you can train. Sit.
I was just in Cleveland. Everything there in Cleveland, sausage.
But how great was that place? Did
The
you go?
pho was good. It was great.
The pho.
His pho is
Pho.
phenomenal.
I do not like pho.
But
Yeah.
I'll tell you this:
Ugh.
that's the only thing you can eat there because everything else is fucking like kielbasa.
But what about the-
It just sits in your chest.
What about the market?
Market's good, man, but it's all It's like the lightest thing at the market's a pizza bagel. That's the healthy. But everything is a lot. It's like heavy sausage, great mustards and cheese dips and shit. It's good.
Yeah.
But it's just it lodges in your chest. It's not even like gassy food. It doesn't even break down. It just
Right.
sits in your chest like a fucking baseball in your chest.
Are there any salad places on the road?
Yeah,
I mean, I
there
guess.
is, of course.
Checking.
I tell you, Cleveland is where it happened to me. Probably, I think 6 years ago.
What happened?
The downfall of this. When I was in shape, on the maybe 6-7 years ago, in shape, and then I remember I was in Cleveland working out in shape. I think I was probably 190, 195 maybe 190, probably around there.
In your bra. Isn't that a funny joke when someone says their weight and then somebody else goes, in your bra? That's funny.
I've never heard that.
Sorry.
In my cock.
I like that too.
I apologize.
So I remember I was in Cleveland at that hotel.
That's a fucking scary hotel.
I love that hotel.
I know, but it's creepy.
First mall in America.
I know.
First indoor mall in America
I know.
in Cleveland. And I went to the Jimmy John's across the street.
Yeah.
There's a Jimmy John's. I got a number 5.
Yeah.
And I've never stopped.
Yeah.
That Jimmy John's, I got
What's a
one.
Jimmy John?
That's your
I go to
relapse
Grum's.
story?
You go to the suburbs, Coventry,
Yeah.
and you go to Grum's subs,
Ooh.
and you get the fucking Black Forest ham,
Oof.
provolone,
Ooh.
lettuce, tomato, onion,
Bang.
pepper,
Oil.
oil and spices, and
Oil.
they heat it,
Oh!
and they heat it just enough so that it's just the soft in your mouth, and then you go to fucking Little Italy and you get the cassata cake, which is like a strawberry shortcake with custard.
Oh my God.
Junior, get the honey. This is like a scene out of Fatso. Stop
Buddy.
it.
Sorry,
It's so hard on the
there's
road.
nothing to do in Cleveland.
Well, I was in the road this weekend. I'm eating healthy. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm in Vegas, eating healthy, doing good.
Mm-hmm.
And And then one,
What were
Saturday.
you eating? Bullet casings from Mandalay Bay? Protein. Sorry.
Horrible.
I don't like the act out. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna
I
laugh.
don't know
It's not
who I'm
funny.
doing yak
You
out
went
for.
protein.
Yeah,
What?
I don't
I
know.
enjoyed it.
So we, Cleveland Saturday. I broke. I just snapped. I was
Yeah.
ordering something out of the room. Couldn't find anything to go to because I was trying to be healthy.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to be healthy, and you don't just go somewhere and say "fuck it," I'm going here. I'm gonna have a salad. Shut the fuck up. You'll come full circle and just break. And I snapped. I couldn't do it anymore. I finally went "fuck it," and I ordered fish and chips.
Yeah.
Did you
Well-
go on a bender? Just start eating like shit?
No,
for
that
a
was
while?
it. Fish
that
and
was the only
chips.
time?
That was it.
Mm.
But it swelled me up. I felt my ankles swell. My
Jesus.
socks got tight.
Yeah, once you're on the right
you
path,
pregnant?
if you go back to the wrong, yeah, he is pregnant.
What'd you
I
say?
said, were you pregnant?
Don't ever talk again. Gabe. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But it's really noticeable
This
if
is
you're on
just
the
off.
right path. I've
I
gone
like-
on the right path.
I like that
yeah.
she's trying. Mike's just like this. I'm gonna kill everybody in here.
I have the same exact problem, Bobby. So,
Yeah.
Oh, you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're chubby.
Yeah. Look at me.
I know. It's true.
But I'll tell you this: I've been on the right path for a few weeks. You
Yeah.
go back on the wrong path, and it's so noticeable.
You have not been on the right path. I've been
No.
following you.
I know. I'm saying
pho is
in
not
the
the
past,
right path.
In the past, I've been on the right path.
He calls me up from Cleveland. Where do I go?
Well, what am I getting? That's what I do. I always call him up and I go, "Where do I eat?"
Yeah, well, it's sad that I know too. I have no problem going. Want to go to the market and then get the
What
best
street
pho.
are you on?
He goes like this. He's like, in San Antonio. I'm like, who? No one's gonna know. Like, I call him up. He's like, there's a 2-pound honey bun, 20 minutes from your hotel. Oh, it's like 2 blocks. I'm like, all right, I'll do it.
This guy, first time in San Antonio, I
Yeah.
come off stage. He's sitting by the bar.
Lulu's.
He's by the bar. He goes, "Hey, how you doing?" I go, "Where do we go to eat?" He goes, "There's a place that has a 3-pound honey bun
Yeah.
and,
a
a,
honey
and, a, and a chicken fried steak the size of your head."
Yeah.
I go, "Let's go."
Yeah.
Me and this tub of shit at
And
2
you know
in the
what?
morning.
It's good. It's
Oh, that's
good. It's
great.
not bad. It's soft. It's like good. It's like a real deal fucking honey bun.
Because you think when you get a 3-pound honey
Yeah,
bun,
it's
it's
gonna-
going to be dry or fucked up.
What is a honey bun?
Lenny, leave. No. What is he doing here?
I'm trying to help you
Yeah.
guys. What's a honey bun?
Wait, it's a big bun. It's like a cinnamon bun.
Are you
Oh, okay.
fucking with me?
Well, Cinnabon, I understand.
It's the same
A
thing.
honey bun. I don't know. I thought it was.
It's not like-
I
it's
swear to
not
God,
like
the way
you
you
got
the
described
word
it, I
bun
thought it
in
was
it.
an entree. Of
There's a
some
honey
sort.
bun, a cinnabon, and then a sticky bun has pecans on top.
Let
So
me
you
tell you
went to a
something.
honey
You
bun
honey
after
bun
a show on
piece of
Saturday?
shit.
honey bun and fucking
Same
Cinnabon.
thing.
Buddy, it's not like he went chocolate hubcap
Right.
and you went, "What's that?" Oh, it's the same thing as a
But
Cinnabon.
this was after a show. I'm guessing it's
2
midnight.
in the morning. 2 in the morning.
This is an open honey bun.
I went and got it. Listen, I got a chicken fried steak this big.
yeah.
It's this big.
Yeah.
Literally, if I held it up in front of my face and robbed a store, they wouldn't be able to catch me.
I want to eat my cheesecake so bad right
But
now.
you get robbed by
How would he
a
rob it with
cheesesteak.
no hands?
Gabby, I will fucking. You're lucky this Weinstein stuff went down this week. Or I would say some fucking rude shit to you. Do you understand me? BITCH. Is it bad when you spell it? It's okay. You can spell out shit. Yeah, it's tough on the road. I mean, I failed this
Yeah.
weekend. I'm trying to get back on now.
You just did fish and chips, you said.
Buddy, somebody
That's not
took a
bad.
picture of me last night at the game. I look like my mother.
Yeah.
I look like my mom. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm-
Just got real.
Yeah.
She's really gonna fit in.
Anyway,
She's just
She's giggling. I'm in horror.
She's look at her face. She's
Yeah.
lit up just imagining my fat mom.
but you know what your mother looks great in? Bombfell.com.
It's true. I hang on one second. Yeah, Mike, bring that up in a little. That you got that link up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Fuck it. I'm working out though. I'm going to the gym when I'm on the road. Been working out. I met the
Yeah.
smoking hottest chick at the gym too.
Yeah.
My dream come true. Of
In
course.
Cleveland?
Like,
I come down to the gym.
Vegas.
No, not in Vegas. I worked out in Vegas though. Not in Vegas. I went to the gym in Tacoma,
yeah.
which was a great gig, by the way. Have you been there? Tacoma Comedy Club?
Not yet. I should.
You should.
I was
Yeah.
in Tacoma over the summer.
Really?
Didn't
Doing-
do the comedy club. Did a bunch of independent shows.
really.
It's great.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
The middle guy was cool, good guy. Sold shirts. I hate it.
Yeah.
I have to sell them to make money. How about just become a headliner?
Yeah. But I mean, the guy who middled a guy who he was in middle in the San Antonio Riverwalk sold beer koozies with a very long. He had something on the beer koozie. He's like, "Do you mind if I sell?" I'm like, "No, I'm selling." He goes, Yeah, he's like, it's a beer koozie. It's got a joke on it. I was like, yeah, what's the joke? He goes, women are a lot like men during foreplay.
Jesus
He
Christ.
goes like this. Listen to this. Women are a lot like men during women moving are a lot like men during foreplay. They're like, they look busy, but nobody touches a box. And I'm like, how does that fit on a beer koozie? How does that? But he did.
The company that printed that should be ashamed.
Dude, the best merch story ever. Just quickly, I was working at Long Island Club. There's this really desperate guy who comes in and he does a 5-minute guest spot, and then asks the headliner. It's not me. I'm hosting. He asks the headliner. He goes like this. He goes, "You mind if I sell merch?" And the headliner goes, "Yeah, of course." Like, you just did a 5-minute guest spot. You sell merch. So the owner of the club goes up to this guy and goes, "You can't sell merch, okay?" The guy's got his CDs. But he announces he's going to sell merch on stage.
In
So
the 5 minutes?
In the 5 minutes. So the audience, after the audience starts filing out of the club,
Yeah.
and they say to the guy, he goes, "Hey, I thought you were going to have a CD." And the guy goes like this. He goes, he looks around, he looks at the owner, and then the owner's watching this whole thing, but this guy's so desperate. He goes like this. He goes, "Meet me in the parking lot." And he sells the CD. Comedy, baby.
It's a motherfucker, man. It's so bad. It's so. We were in Vegas, went to some shows. I can't tell you. Every fucking comedian on the fucking show had something to hawk.
Huh.
Right at the end of his set, the joke came out, pickles. And then, speaking of pickles,
Yeah.
At these snow globes.
buddy, one of the guys, his whole outfit, he came out with a hat and a shirt, and he looked kind of cool. And then he goes, "Hey man, I got these shirts. This is my shirt. It's my website." And you're like, "That's your shoes." He's wearing his shit, and then this hat. He had a hat. He had
Are any of them embarrassed? You're like a very well-known guy. Are they embarrassed to be in front of you hawking shit?
They weren't. I wasn't on the show. We went to the show. We just went and saw the show.
Yeah, okay.
I was embarrassed for him. It's
Yeah.
literally they don't understand that you're bringing the show all the way to this point where you go, "All right, thank you, good night," where people go, "What the fuck? That was great," and you stop and you give them a commercial, and then you leave, and then it's done, and you ruin the show as a fucking middler too. You're supposed to bring the show to a point where I can go up.
Yeah.
You literally, I have to start the show over again because you just did a fucking commercial. You're supposed to say goodnight, thank you. The host brings me up. We keep everything moving upward.
Yeah.
You stop the show dead to give you a speech about your dumb fucking your clothing. Hey guys, can I tell you about the clothing I'm selling?
Yeah, with that said, bombfell.com.
But here's the thing: if you sell someone said you should sell your work. I don't know who said that to me. Somebody said you should sell your work. Sell your work. If you're gonna sell anything, sell your fucking comedy.
Straight up.
That's you.
Yeah.
Don't sell fucking gloves, mittens, hats, fucking.
I always don't sell. I forget because I'm working, and at the end, 9 out of 10 if I'm ever on the road, which is rare. But I will say to the host, "Jesus, I forgot." And every time, could you do me a favor and say it before you say goodnight? You know, and they pay your check.
That's it.
Can you just tell them to buy my CD? I'll be out front.
Yeah, just
That's
at the end of the show, go, "Hey guys, we're all gonna be selling stuff out front. If you want to
Yeah,
come by,
done.
CD."
Literally
Great.
should be one small announcement by the
That's
host.
That's all you have to do at the end. But they think they get into this insecurity that they won't sell as many shirts
Yeah.
if they don't do that joke. And number one, you'll never not be able to do that joke. You're always going to close on the same shit for 5 years. That's who the fuck you are now. You're a pickle guy. And then, you know what I
When
mean?
did it
And then,
become-
how about this too? How about this?
Sorry.
You motherfucker. The guy I was talking to in the middle, sweet guy, really nice guy, and funny. He's telling me he needs the money. I need the money, man. And you feel bad. But there's a guy who went to the casino today. It's like, what? I won 400. Oh, so you don't have to sell shirts tonight? Fucking cocksucker made more than me.
Now I'm in debt to
Do you
the
think
shirt
some of
guy.
that's like a Vegas thing that they're just around shit like
that
that?
was at Tacoma.
Oh, all right.
So no, I don't. The answer to that question
When
is
did
no.
it become okay for the middle to sell anything?
Yeah.
Like, do you just feel guilty as a headliner?
No,
that-
it's club owners. They get in with the club owner. The club owner likes them, becomes friends. The club owner thinks somehow they're gonna make them, and they're that's my guy or whatever.
Well,
and
move
I
him
get
up
I'm-
to headliner. When
and
he's
they
the
can't
headlining
because
himself.
they don't have it. They can't do it. They can't go up after themselves.
Yeah.
They can't go up after a guy like them. You know what I mean? Or a guy like me. They just can't do it. They're not fucking. They headline here, I headline there, I headline. Fuck off. You're a headliner when you're a headliner. That's it.
The first book gig I got in Delaware
Mhm.
was down at this like ship bar in Middletown, and the headliner was this guy named the Coach,
Oh,
and his
boy.
whole
I
act
know the
was
Coach.
being the football coach,
I know the
right?
coach well.
Of course
Yeah.
you do.
Well, he wears a jock strap on his head like a helmet,
Yeah.
and he sells them by the door after the show.
Is he what's his whole act as being a football coach? Wouldn't he like?
Yeah.
He's got a whistle around
Does he
his
do like a
neck.
parody of a bad football coach? What does
Yeah.
he do?
No.
Kind of, yeah. No,
Well, is this a different coach?
no, that's the
'Cause
coach.
this
Put that down in the shower, boy.
Right, right.
this
no.
guy's the coach, and he does this. We all gotta huddle up, and
Is that
we all
Bob?
gotta win the game.
Is that Bob Nelson?
No, not Bob Nelson. This is a different coach. This is Bob Nelson Light.
Wow.
And yeah, he sells a jock strap afterwards.
much?
And I was like, is this what, $20? It's like, is this what this is?
Yeah.
And I got in trouble
It
because
is.
the booker was like, hey, you're doing 5 minutes and don't do that one joke where you sing. No one likes it. And I was like, all right. And I did the joke where I sing and I made eye contact with him the whole
Yeah,
time.
but he's right about that. We don't
Oh, I
like
bombed. That got off after
We
3
don't like
minutes.
when
It
you
was
sing.
terrible.
We don't like
Horrible.
Mateo. He can sing. That's it. He sings so beautiful.
Yeah, the merch thing is weird.
It's a weird thing.
It's a weird.
It's a
game.
weird thing. I think it holds you back. It keeps you as a middler on the road
What's
longer.
the Vegas comedy scene like?
Hawaiian
It's gonna
shirt.
be.
What's going
It's
on?
gonna be good.
Oh, have you gone yet?
It's gonna be better very soon.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
It's going to be better
Just
very
don't-
soon.
well,
Are you doing a residency?
Oh,
No,
here we go.
shut up.
Okay.
Just drop it.
Sorry.
But the clubs that look, I'll my analysis of the clubs of this is that they look like a club that would be on a sitcom set.
Right.
They created a club that you think you'd see on TV.
Right.
Instead of creating a real club, they created a club. It seems very sitcom-y, and I think it's hard to get people to go to Vegas to put a good show together
Mhm.
because you'd have to be willing to lose money for a while.
yeah.
And then once you got the hype of the show, like The Cellar, they lost money for a long time putting the best shows together, taking care of the comics, feeding us, giving us money. Then they upped the money. And then all of a sudden it got a reputation and people started coming and now it's sold out 42 shows a week, okay? With standby list. It's crazy. All the other clubs around this place survive off of the Comedy Cellar scraps. The people that can't make it in, didn't make reservations, go around. So it could be good if a club went to Vegas and decided to open up and do it right and bring really good comics out there. I'm thinking over time it would be really great. It has the potential to
Yeah, sure,
take
absolutely.
over out there. But the other clubs out there, I've never played them. It's
Yeah.
fucking deadly.
Are they all casino gigs or
All
are
casino.
specific clubs?
I did the Riv back in the day. Was the club,
Mhm.
the club to play, and it was a fucking
You just said
torture.
the
Riviera.
So there was a comedy club called the Riv.
No, it was called the Riv. It was the Riv. I just
that's
call
the
you.
hotel.
All the
Riviera
comics
side.
called it the Riv.
Oh, you
I'm
just
at the
called it
Riv.
The Riv.
Yeah, aren't you
Yeah,
in the
we all.
know,
That's
Tim?
just what they call the Riv.
In the biz.
But I was there for a week.
The
and I-
Riv. That was where to play, man.
I was
down at That's where they really liked your merch at the Riv. They'd buy anything there. That was stupid. I sold eggs.
Old days at the Riv.
The Riv used to make you sell their merch.
Yeah.
No.
Buddy, after the show, you'd have
That's
all the
hilarious.
headliner, MC, and the host would have to go outside, sit behind the counter, and sell the Riviera merch. You had to make them money.
But things were different back then.
That room was fun. The Riviera was a good room, but there was no green room. You just sat outside. Like the headliner had a green room. The headliner was a pervert too. He used to get a chair at the bottom of the escalator going up
No.
and look up women's dresses.
What?
Yeah, in between
What?
sets.
I love the Riv.
It was great. The Riv was great, and you had to eat in the cafeteria.
Wow.
So a lot of these casinos back in the
With
day,
a tray?
you get a card, like, and you're like the fucking blackjack dealer.
Yeah.
So you're having lunch with the dealers and the security
that's
guards.
great.
So you have to go in the belly, and you realize just what a shithole it is underneath
Mm-hmm.
there. And this place was open back in the day with Sinatra and all that
Right,
shit.
right.
You go down there and you're eating corn and peas and fucking meatloaf because you have to. You got no
Yeah.
food.
Give
They're
me
not
some
really.
of the yellow.
They're not paying you. I remember my room had no AC. I had to keep switching rooms.
Wow.
Then Matt Frost came, who was my manager and agent at the time, and he got the Frank Sinatra suite.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm playing. He did shit. He had a fucking 5-bedroom suite on the top floor of the Riv. I'm in the fucking basement having to kick a fucking AC unit every fucking 20 minutes.
Eating a sandwich in a bag.
I remember one night I woke up there. The guy who was fixing it, I fell asleep on the bed. The guy was fixing it for 2 hours, and I remember his asshole was hanging out from his pants. It was just a weird, surreal moment. I just went back to bed.
Vegas, baby.
Keith was there for 2 weeks. You had to do 2 weeks at the Improv that was at Harris. If you were middling there, you had to do 2 weeks. That's fucking 2 shows a night, 3 shows on Fridays and Saturdays. I remember the second week there, it looked like somebody was gonna commit suicide.
Oh my god.
We showed up and we met halfway, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I gotta get out of here, man." He's like, "This is breaking me," and he was gonna quit, man.
Wow.
It was bad, but it's not like that anymore. You can do Vegas like this. You can do Vegas in a better way.
Did you go to Brad Garrett's out there? See that?
We did.
And how's that? That's
What'd
supposed
you-
to be good.
What'd you think about that?
Same thing. Looked like a sitcom room. Red curtains, all these memorabilia on the wall. All a little distracting. I thought it was distracting because like here.
What's the other good one?
This is not a comedy room.
Yeah. Dildos behind you.
A lot of microphones.
I have a lot of dildos behind me.
Well, if you open the
I've
curtain,
collected. Yes, prove it.
pay no attention to the dildos behind the curtain.
Yeah, it was. I didn't like it. I mean, it was fine.
Yeah.
It's a good room. It's fine, but it's it was weird. It's fucking weird. The way, because the casinos run the waitresses and the booze, and the club runs the club. So it's 2 different vibes. You're getting this awful, what do you want to drink from some dancer that never made it. Still dances on weekends at
And then you're also hearing a comedian who never made it.
well, you're watching these comics that, you're like, oh my God. You're watching these comics like, you gotta be, come on, dude. Come on.
What do you mean?
Like-
Bad street show, tacky?
It's just
Archie Bunker impressions.
Really good.
They're they're doing a cross between crowd work and just recited. I say this the same way every time.
Yeah.
Every night for the last fucking 10 years. I do this to make money to bring home and pay the fucking bills.
I was upstairs gambling, and I saw Jack Nicholson, and it goes something like this. That's
I would love to see that.
So if a club opened up down there, they would be able to use their New York people, but they would also probably have to do some Vegas people,
They'd
right?
have to do LA people.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
If you're paying money, you could fly or get somebody out from Vegas. And
So you'd have New York and LA, and then
New
use some,
York and LA and maybe a little bit of Vegas.
Okay.
But you'd have to, look.
Put a foot in the ass of Vegas to get better.
You'd
There you
have to
go.
put a comedy club that actually was visually, holy shit, stunning. And also, you'd have to put acts out there that are headliners, headline only.
Really?
Yeah, you're a headliner. You can headline.
Not for that.
You can headline.
Not for not to get
Yes, you could.
attention.
But you could go to Vegas. What if us 4 went to Vegas for a weekend?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And we all
Fucking
got
do it.
paid a couple grand,
Let's
I'm
do
in.
it.
right? And we did it.
Let's
We
do
could
it.
all do 20 minutes, right?
Let's
Fuck
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Where
Who's
we-
making this deal? I'm in.
Where do
I'm
we
in.
meet?
We all do
Let's
20
go.
minutes. We're flying to Vegas. I'm
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, you get flown to Vegas, you get a room, and you do 20 minutes. No, it doesn't hang on
Jesus
anybody to
Christ.
sell the room. We're all selling the room. We're all going to fucking put it
Do
out
they
there.
have Shave Ice Place?
Yeah, but the thing is that you could have a blast for a week with your friends,
That'd be
fucking
amazing.
around, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Relaxing, chilling,
Love
going
it.
to the pool,
Do
working out,
comedy, 2 mile
Go-
buffet.
2-mile buffet, going, do comedy every night.
Whores,
Smoking
whores.
indoors.
And you talk-
whores. Bunny
Whores.
Ranch. Yes.
Yeah, guy whores.
Guy whores, girl whores, guy girl whores.
Yeah, all
Yes.
kinds of whores.
All kinds of whores.
And then you go and you fucking, you do 20 minutes a night.
Yes.
So it's 20 minutes, 20
Blow
minutes,
your
20 minutes.
paycheck on the first night.
You could, you could switch the fucking order any night you want.
Yeah.
If I didn't want to headline, you could headline. It don't matter.
Great.
Lenny could headline. We could all switch it up. You
It'd be
could,
amazing.
and it's probably the funniest show you'll ever see. Bing, bing. It's going by fast because
Right.
it's not 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 40 minutes. It's a 20 of the best guys in the country. Everybody headlines, and every once in a while, put a big name in there. Could throw somebody in with 2 other guys.
Are we flying premium, whatever that was?
Premium. It's up to you if you want to find premium. It's
I'll
$50.
fly
It's
cargo.
only-
Oh.
Get me out there.
So I'm just saying,
I'm
it
taking
could,
a mega bus.
it could be done.
I don't give a shit. I'm just
Well, you
happy to
could-
be happy to be there.
You could go from Monday to Saturday and have a good time if you wanted to. You could definitely do it in Vegas and put together a good show. We'll see what happens.
Gangster.
Gangster. All right. So we have. How you doing, guys? Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Oh, look at
whoa,
this.
Whoa. Oh, this is bugs me about you. Fucking bugs me.
Round 2.
What happened?
Go up, scroll up. This is I love these lists. Here's another list that I'm not on. I'm never
whole
on anybody's
network's not
fucking
on.
list. The whole network's not on it.
Not
but
even the Chippa.
the best New York NY Time Out magazine. Yeah, they're in the know. You're in the fucking know, Time Out magazine. Who wrote the article? Go back. Courtesy of who?
Uh-oh.
David Bird? Who's that?
David Goldberg.
Yeah, David
Don't
Goldberg.
say it.
Oh, you know
God, he's a nice Irish guy. Why would you think
I know what's coming.
Best, hang on, scroll up. Best New York comedy podcast. Read that, Mike. What does that say?
Says the best NYC
Stop.
comedy podcast.
Read that, Gabby, please.
The best NYC comedy podcasts. Sorry.
All right, scroll down.
I feel we're competing now, and I had no idea.
Whoever reads better stays.
All right, so first one. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I've not heard of a lot of these on the list. I will be honest.
What started as a
Sydney and
weekly?
Marie's is great.
Weekly, what is it?
Bitch session.
All right, read it again. What's the name of it? Los.
A lot of these guys are improv guys or
Right, okay.
UCB guys. I don't
Okay.
really know these guys, but you know
Scroll
whatever.
down.
And I just
well,
wanna,
no, shush. I want to
You wanna
surprise
go to
everybody.
Las Vegas, go to
Unofficial
Las
experts.
Oh,
Of course.
Sydney, Washington, and Maria.
That's a great podcast.
They're
Get
great.
together
It's very
to interview
fun.
experts
Have you done
on
it?
range.
It's
yet.
so fun.
All right, listen.
Listen to my bike
Okay,
expert.
shut up,
podcast.
would you?
Thank
Stop talking. Please don't plug yourself. You
Were
do
you
that
on
at
that
the
one,
end.
really?
Listen,
No.
most of the time they cut each other to shreds. Okay. So they smash each other. Where'd they get that from? Okay, scroll down. Oh, look at number 3.
Tim Dillon is going to hell.
Wow. I
Who's
wonder
that?
why you got in that fucking. How'd you get into that
People
list?
like the podcast.
Really? The delightful, surly stand up plays one delicious
plum.
devil's advocate in this dark podcast in which Tim Dillon and co host Ray Kump take on a. You got to
real
change his name. You got to
He
change
does,
his
he
name.
does.
That can't be his real name.
But his name fits him. If you met him,
He is a Ray Kump.
He looks
you
like
know
a Kump.
him. Yeah. Oh, he looks like a
Oh,
cop.
he's a cum.
He was like he can barely talk. Remember, you sat next to him. You were like his tongue's too small for his mouth. But it's not on a podcast. It's nice. It
How
gives
does
it
that
a
work?
nice little effect.
Oh God. I mean, what is this? $45. See Tim live. What is this tour? Did you just get picked up?
I don't want to. We don't want to talk. We just want to say that it's a great live event that you can. Maybe there's a few tickets left. In the New
What
York
the
Comedy
fuck
Festival.
was that?
It's a great show.
Aren't you doing it on TV though?
Stop! You can't talk about stuff like this. Or I'll
I
start.
can't get it.
Or I'll start talking about what's happening in Vegas. Okay, that I'm sure I'll be excluded
happening?
from.
Secrets
Why
are
It's my
no
own
fun.
fault.
Why did you have to do your hips?
Because I'm on a list with black chicks now.
He's
I'm coming up.
sassy. He's
All right,
sassy.
scroll
I'm
down.
a sassy
Scroll
bitch.
down. Who's number 4? Who's that? Ms.
Misandry.
How was that one?
I've never listened to any of these.
Okay, scroll down.
I don't know any of these.
Okay, scroll down there. Oh, inside the closet.
Well, that's kind
Oh, I mean that's kind of outside the closet.
Yeah.
It's kind of the whole closet right there. All right, here we go. Well, of course we love them.
Mateo and Emma.
I love
Yeah,
Mateo.
they're the best.
And she's great too. She really is funny. Who's this? Moist. Oh, what's that about? Read that, Gabby.
It's about chocolate cake.
Read that.
Moist. The mark of a great interviewer is the intimacy she develops with her guests. That's a cinch for the fearless Abby Feldman, who invites comics into her bathtub for honest conversations on sexual health, heritage, and humor.
It's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's been done
Weird.
before though.
Probably.
She's fun.
You know who did it?
Abby's great.
Oh,
Um,
the Riv. We did
Type-
that at the Riv.
we did that at
We
the
had it
Riv.
a different name.
type in bathtub interview on YouTube. Bathtub interview.
Interesting.
Bathtub interview on YouTube. Faster than that. I need you to go faster than that. I really need you to try to go faster. There was a guy. No, Mike, I love you, buddy. Right?
Oh.
No, scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah, a bunch of them. Keep going. Keep going. The original guy who did it was the guy talk show, bathroom talk show. Bathtub talk show. Type that in. Bathtub talk show. There was a guy. Well, he was a famous actor.
Yeah.
He was actually pretty big and in a bunch of movies. You know him. And then all of a sudden he did this talk show, this bathtub talk show. Scroll down. No, that's not it. That's not it.
Oh, go to
Keep
Bathtub
scrolling.
Story Time.
Wait.
Mm.
Nope, that's not it. Keep scrolling. Wow, they
Ooh.
must have took it off.
Wow.
Moist, she's on there. Yeah.
Tub talk.
Little kids. Or why is there little kids in bathtub? All right, whatever. He's not a. But it's been done. Okay, so who else do we got on the list? So there you go. Reductress presents.
I
the
think
Mouth Time.
they're all kind of full. It's a my show. I got to be.
But
honest,
there's
is
not
the
one.
yeah.
Can we scroll down one more? Let's scroll down. Let's see if there's one heterosexual white male on this list. Let's scroll down one more.
I'm the
Let's
closest
go.
you're gonna get.
Let's go scroll down more.
I'm the closest.
Oh, there you go.
I was
Ghost
just on that
stories.
last night.
Okay, so it's just keep going. So there's okay, keep going. Of course, Mike. I like. Is that Brandon?
Yeah, it's
I love
come on.
Brandon. Okay,
Yeah.
keep going. Okay, no. All right, there it is. Keep going. There's got to be one. There's got to be one.
Probably not.
That's
There's got to be one guy, like an alpha male, like an East Coast, maybe a guy,
I'm
a
the
married
brain.
guy.
Maybe ate fish and chips last weekend.
Fucking boo. If you're going to be multicultural, if you're
Yeah.
going to give everybody a shot, give everybody a shot.
I agree with you 100.
Give everybody a fucking shot.
I agree.
Stop picking your favorites from your fucking life to present. Time Out fucking
I know, but it's-
magazine only for certain people
Yeah.
who fucking like certain people.
It's Time Out New York. Next,
Fuck
we'll
them.
next we'll rip up the podcasts that were written down on a napkin because that's the same circulation. I mean, listen, these are people that have a sensibility, and
It just makes
they
me
want
sick.
to, you know, I
Just
listen,
say-
I agree.
People,
I think
people have
everything.
a relationship with the people that work at Time Out. So
Yeah,
they do a lot of
dude,
shows.
listen.
They're in contact with each
They-
other.
Well, how about contacting
It's-
Riotcast and
this-
getting in
this
touch with
isn't-
one of our
this
shows?
isn't completely objective.
yeah,
man.
it's a subjective
very
list. It's somebody
subjective.
going, "Hey,
I
these
know.
are the shows that I like."
I know, but you
Yeah,
represent
yeah,
a fucking
yeah.
magazine that puts this out. Say that, hey, this is my list, not Time Out magazine's
Yeah, but
list.
buddy, it's a free weekly thing that they
Yeah.
hand out in the subway.
Yeah,
What are
Can't
dude.
you?
upset for?
Can't you?
Huh?
My self-esteem is low,
Yeah.
and I need to be on a list. God damn it!
Somebody
fucking
get him some fried
Man.
food. He's taking.
You
You are on
cocksucker.
a list. It's a donor list. But yeah.
Ah, yes.
I hate lists. Only when I'm on them, I like them.
Ah.
It is a great
Exactly.
feeling. It really does. I really did. I was like, fuck list. If you have a list, fuck you. A week later, it was who was it? Fucking Laugh Riot. What's the laugh
Left spin.
laugh button.
Laugh button.
Laugh button. Those fucking guys. God damn it, we're like best friends. I know everybody over there. Motherfuckers come out with a list. I'm not even on it. I'm like, you mother. Within hours, I was on the list, and then I was like,
What
okay,
was
it's
the
a good-
list?
It's a good list.
This
They've
is
made
the
some
best
right
list.
changes.
Love this list. You don't
Fuck
get on
your
many
list.
lists.
Lists of the world.
I have a
Who
list
gives
right
a
now.
fuck?
You want to know the number
Let's
one?
hear it.
Let's hear the number one podcast in New York City right
What is
now.
it? Let's
is
hear it.
All right, I'm gonna put right now. I'll put New York Comedy Cell Live from the Table on that fucking list.
I mean, but that's not.
That's not-
Write down these lists.
I mean, this is not a. That's not a metric.
We're gonna
The
start.
Bobby
We're gonna
metric?
start adding.
The Bobby
and we're
metric?
gonna deduct and take people out. We'll come one from
Well,
10.
What's the highest?
Yeah,
on
we
this
got
blood
network?
sugar
Yeah,
metric.
we
What's that?
got to talk about
What's the
ratings.
highest one on
and-
this
Funniest, fuck it, like a podcast you should listen to.
Funniest
that we
funniest
all
best
agree.
I'll
podcast
put-
within a block radius.
Yeah,
Number one.
I'll put Cumtown on it.
Yeah, Cumtown.
Cumtown's making a ton of money, and they're
Well,
fucking.
no, but that's not. Eliminate the money.
No. That
it's,
doesn't
it's
count.
a hilarious
Nick Mullen is
show.
hilarious.
Nick
I would,
Mullen's great
okay,
on the show.
I would say
And Stav,
yes.
I love Stav. and
I'd say yes.
Adam, I would touch.
Okay, all right, we
Adam's
get it. Will you
good.
move the fuck on to another
I
podcast?
would blow at him.
Oh my God, will you stop both
I hear
of
there's
yous?
a new one coming out called Four Corners podcast. That's a new one coming out.
What is that? People at the cellar talking about comedy? That's
No.
fascinating.
Wow,
That's
that's
new.
never been done before.
It's new.
No, it's
There's gonna
actually.
be
I'll
one-
tell you right now. I'm going to make the announcement right now. Lenny Marcus and his friend. What's his name?
Neil.
No, I always say it. Neil. New podcast on Riotcast Network called Four Corners.
Wow.
Oh.
Live from the Riv.
We are on
Whoa.
no lists.
All right, I'm into it. I'll listen.
It's basically they have 4 segments.
You gotta come on.
Yes.
I'll come on.
They have a comic on or a guest or somebody on. It doesn't have to be a
Yes.
comic. They have somebody on. You do 4 corners.
We
What's
do
that?
4 topics, 15 minutes a topic. We change topic every 15.
Okay.
Okay?
Interesting.
First 15 is about you. Quick interview. Then boom, we change.
Interesting.
Right? And he
Yeah.
has a bunch of segments, and
Mhm.
it's actually a very fun
It
podcast.
goes really fast.
Really fast. really
Wow.
fast, and it's a great cast. Lenny and Neil are great on it. Very interesting. And I actually did an episode, and it's going to be one of the new shows coming out on Riotcast.
It's gonna be the #1 podcast.
I think so. Right after Cum Dumpster. What was that one?
Exactly.
Tuesdays with Stories, great show.
That's
Okay,
true.
yeah.
I'm gonna have a podcast coming out where I interview trans escorts called X Guys We Fucked. It's gonna be-
That is very funny.
I have sex with them, then I interview them.
Okay, so Tuesday's a
nice.
story. Great. What else?
Keeping up with Joe.
What? Who
Keeping
said
up. I did.
What?
that?
Or keeping Joe. Keeping
The
Joe. Sorry.
hell?
What was that?
Keeping
Keeping
Joe.
Joe. It's on
Oh
your
yeah. Oh
network.
yeah. Woo! That was one of my favorites.
Last podcast on the left.
No.
Best podcast.
No.
Chip
Left, they
Chipperson.
are-
Chip Chipperson.
Huge.
It's on the
Chip
list.
Chipperson.
What world are you living in?
Chip Chipperson is fucking one of the funniest shows.
I agree with you.
Right.
So,
I'm just using
well, how
all
many we
kinds-
got so far?
Last podcast. on the left is, like,
YKWd?
one of the biggest podcasts.
I'd say
in the
Legion of Skanks.
country.
Yeah.
Legion of
Okay.
Skanks.
Okay, I don't know them though, so it has to be.
Skeptic Tank.
It has
with-
to be all
Skeptic
of us
Tank
in
with
this
Ari
room.
Shafir. Skeptic Tank.
That's L.A.
It's not. He's living in New York.
Yeah,
Joe
he
Rogan,
he's here, but
that's-
he's here half the
Rogan's
year.
LA.
Right.
There-
Oh, okay.
He's
He's living in New York now exclusively.
Okay, so we'll add him. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I'm-
So
well,
thank you for the information.
Tell me,
Unofficial
baby.
Experts, a hilarious podcast.
There's so many.
Listen,
that we
I
even
don't know them. We have to all. Do you know artificial experts?
No.
Then you can't be on our list.
Oh, okay.
It has to be a podcast that we all agree on. That's how you make a list. You don't just go out there and go, these are my favorite podcasts. Let me fucking put it in Time Out magazine
You need
and
to
make
do-
everybody think these are the fucking and fucking make everybody fuck you.
Yeah, you need to do a lot of
You need
research. Probably ask a ton
Research.
of people.
You have to have fucking other people's opinions. You're talking about New York City. It's not yours. You don't own fucking New York. You put a list out, New York's best. You should put, what's his name? Fucking Greg. What's the guy's name?
I don't know.
What's the
Simmons?
guy's name?
Who is he?
Who did the fucking list?
David Goldberg.
David Goldberg.
Yeah.
This is David Goldberg's top 20 podcasts.
But isn't
not New York City's top 20. You're claiming the fucking city voted on it. We didn't, David. We fucking didn't. You did.
But doesn't every publication, pretty much every list, is just that?
That's what needs to
publication?
stop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It needs to be fucking
Well,
said.
yeah.
This is Mary's list
Imagine-
from
Yeah.
Time Out
It's like, we
magazine.
go to, it's like you just go to New York City's all the fucking problems we have and go, listen, we're going to vote on podcasts. I know you want food and water, and we barely have
Affordable
that.
housing,
But more importantly,
have
look
you guys
at
heard
this.
of YKWd?
Yeah.
Real S Dude, is that in? No. Okay, so it's not in.
With the podcast, the Real Ass Podcast is a podcast very funny. Me, Mullen, and Lewis do a podcast monthly, which is really funny.
Not
But it's under-
okay, monthly. Has to be
underneath
weekly.
Brown-
Has to be
Has to be weekly.
Yeah, so it's not in.
Interesting.
Has to
I
be
love that-
weekly.
that- I
It has
love
to be
a lot of
recorded
rules.
on Tuesdays.
Do you understand
Lot
what?
of
Do you
rules.
understand what a fucking company man he is? I said Real Ass Podcast, and he was like, Lewis does one with me that should be in.
What about what about
Legion
I'm
of
on- I'm on
Skanks?
Real Ass Podcast.
Legion of
Legion's
Skanks
one of the regulars.
should be in
Yeah.
there. Absolutely.
Legion's in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
What,
What-
else? I don't
Well, there's
listen
so
to
many-
podcasts a lot, man.
Me
I think
either.
Nick DiPaolo's.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
Nick's
could
good
put
by
Nick's
Nick,
up
right?
there. It's a great podcast. That
What's it called?
it's called Live from Charlottesville.
Oh shit!
yeah. How many do we got so far? Ab,
One,
Gab.
Irish
Three.
Goodbye podcast,
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Nine.
I've never listened.
That's Feeney and Mike Cannon.
Yeah.
No,
11.
11. Well, we got 10. We got to read the top 10 list.
For today.
What?
Read the top 10 to YKWd, the top 3.
Okay. YKWd is first.
Whoa!
Wow. Who's the
Congrats!
host?
Hang
no,
on one
I'm
second, that's a
kidding. That was-
mistake.
That was a joke. Sorry, it's second.
No,
New York Comedy Cellar Live at the Table.
is number 1.
Come Town.
Yeah. In no particular order, by the way.
Sure.
Let's just name them.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Four Corners.
Yep. No. It's not out yet. It's not out yet.
Look at it.
Damn, I almost got on the list.
Tuesdays with Stories.
Bang.
Tuesdays
I think that's a great podcast.
Right.
Keeping Joe.
Yep.
Chip Chipperson.
Yep.
Legion of Skanks.
Bang.
Us.
Yeah. No, me.
What? I said it twice already, but
Yeah,
that was the order I have it here.
You know what this
Skeptic
is?
Tank.
This is all fucking alpha male
Yeah.
white
You
dudes.
went the
Yeah,
other way.
I
went
did.
the
I
other
did what
way.
they did.
Yeah, you
Went
did.
the
I
other
did what they
No,
did.
but you-
That's
but
how it happened.
That's
But
how it happened.
You did it under the guise of this is your list.
This
Yeah.
is your world.
This is not the New York Times list. This is not New York City's top
love how we-
podcasts.
Love how we're now confusing Time in New York with the New York Times.
Yeah, you make a good point though. The list is so that guy's list. Most of the time, you have to do a
Right.
ton
It
of
should.
research.
I
and
think you
metrics,
should.
Yeah.
You're misrepresenting by saying you're making it sound like New York took a poll like New York City
Yeah.
itself and all the people. No,
yeah, but
you
that's
did.
more
I think Tim
sexy
made
than
that
being
point.
like, "Hello, my name is David. This is my list."
Hey, well, if
it's
you have
way
any,
more sexy
if
to
you-
be like New York's top podcast.
I don't think
Bullshit.
anyone other than us gives a shit about lists.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
any human being gives a fuck about a list.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever seen a list and went, "I'm going to listen to that now."
Oh,
That's
no,
not
I
true.
disagree.
That's not
I
true. You're
totally
out of your mind.
disagree.
You're a
Why would they
Looney
fucking? Why would
Tune.
assholes like him do lists all the time?
Because it's easier than doing journalism and writing fucking articles and researching and actually doing a fucking job. That's why they put crap like that in there.
that's
right,
what I
but it's
love.
also easier to read,
Yeah.
and that's why they read it. So.
Oh, but those
Yeah.
li-
Who are you? I like when Mike laughs, his face gets wider. Do you know when I first met him, I took him to the mall and electrocuted him?
Yeah, that's right.
Really?
Yeah, and then we have a caricature poster of that.
You know those massage things where they electrocute you?
no.
Where they put the
Like
massage.
Brooke Stone?
They
Yeah, you-
massage you.
you
He
put-
turned it into an electrocution device.
But I put them all on him and I put them all up on high and I
Yeah.
pushed the button. He would he would go "Not- and
And
his
he's
whole
filming
body
it.
would siege up,
Yeah.
and I filmed it. And then I got a character done. I showed the guy a screenshot of the what like that, and the guy made a caricature of me and him together. And that was the first time I met you.
Aw,
And you
was
still
it.
have that poster?
Yeah, it's in my garage.
There you go.
he
Um,
took you to a honey bun.
all right, so let's do another read right now, real quick. This is unbelievable. These guys have been a sponsor of ours. Can I have the piece of paper, baby? Yeah. Deepdiscount.com, right here. I actually got. I go here all the time. I get these DVDs. Excuse me, DVDs. Longmire. I'm a Western guy. I don't know if you like. I love Westerns. One of my favorite movies of all time is Lonesome Dove. I love all Westerns. I love them all. And this show was a TV show that got canceled, and I think it got remade again on Netflix, or somebody picked it up and stuff, which I love when they do that. But now I went over here, and there you go. I found it. DeepDiscount.com is a loyal sponsor to my show. It's a great website, loaded with CDs, DVDs, vinyls, and Blu-rays, and video games, and more. The savings are ridiculous. All right, and right now you can get a ton of box sets. All right, all on box sets, complete TV series like Longmire, which I got, which was awesome because I love the show. I got the box set. It's the whole series. Fargo is on there, Sons of Anarchy, movie collections including Jackass, Alien, The Godfather, and so many more. See for yourself. Go to deepdiscount.com or just click on the logo on my homepage, deepdiscount.com/Robert Kelly. Stop wasting your time searching for stuff on TV. You sit there for like 25 minutes, 30
It's
minutes.
ridiculous.
It stinks. It's 700 shows. You don't know what to watch. You got to see it. You got to remember it. You're just all over the place. It's just crap. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. And then usually
Get what you like.
it's crappy quality, awful edits. Even worse, you can't find anything. It's crap. You know what you want to watch. Instead, just go to deepdiscount.com, find what you want to watch, buy it for a really great price, and have it forever. Viewing it whenever you want, at your leisure, whenever you want. You'll find new movie releases at deepdiscount.com. The Apes. This film's totally embraces the first word of its title, the apocalypse. This is crazy. Oh, it's I skipped. I don't have my glasses. I apologize, everybody. It's war. I just wrote the apes.
I know. I was
War for the
The
Planet of the
war for the planet of the apes.
Oh.
The last. It's the last. Can you go to the front page? Type that in. It's up there. I didn't see this one. I should buy this off of. There's something about putting DVD in. It's almost like a record. You know, you put a DVD in. It has all the extras. It's great. War for the Planet of the Apes. This film is totally embraced the first word of its title. It's a war. And some scenes may just remind you of Platoon or Apocalypse.
But with
The
apes.
special yeah, exactly. The special effects are so powerful in this film right now. So get your copy right now for War of the Planet of the Apes at deepdiscount.com. Just click their logo on my homepage, riotcast.com/Robert Kelly. Support my sponsors. And be good to yourself. Buy your favorite, what you want, when you want. Check it out now. Thank you, Deep Discount. Okay, guys, a lot of stuff happening this week. Yeah. Crazy stuff, man. I mean, the fucking whole industry is is flipped on its asshole. Right?
You're talking about Harvey?
Harvey, man.
Mm.
But not even that. Just think about, I mean, they pulled up the Jimmy Kimmel clip on YouTube with him, What's in My Pants video. Have you seen that?
No.
Mm.
Jimmy Kimmel, What's in My Pants. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel is a, you know.
Have you heard of
Is that new?
Jimmy Kimmel, What's in My Pants?
Yeah, clip it right here. Look. Click
Yeah,
that.
this is one of these things now we're going to go litigate the past
Yeah.
20 years of
Well,
every
they
bit that's
started
been
they
done
started
that-
going to find this. They went and found Ben Affleck. Is that his name? Ben Affleck?
Affleck.
Affleck.
Flick.
I don't know his name.
What-
Ben,
what
I always
is
say it
this?
wrong. This is the Man Show back in the day when comedy was.
Yeah, it was called The Man Show. Next thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but
We
here's
get
the
it.
thing.
Who ca-
That was
What do you
in.
want?
It was okay. It was fine. It was funny.
The problem is we're drawing this.
Find just the
yeah.
clip, please.
We're talking
Just the
about
clip.
Weinstein. We're talking about rape, sexual
Yeah.
assault, coercion, threats, horrible things,
yeah.
and then we're going to go now doing this. Here's why these guys get in trouble.
Right there, 145, Michael.
Because Affleck and all these guys come out and go, I'm so shocked. I didn't know. How could I can't believe. And then fuckers call them out and go, you fucking knew. Shut the
Well,
fuck up.
that's why this actual. Listen, watch this. Make it big. Watch this. You know.
And you're allowed to feel around on the outside of the pants. You have 10 seconds to then guess what is in my pants. You should use two hands. Two hands.
I mean, come on.
Four, haven't you? Maybe it would be easier if you put your mouth on.
That's funny. Who edited that together?
Sure of that? Because Uncle Jimmy doesn't need to do time.
Well, this is the thing. So
You're going to make a fine wife. I think I call the rubber underpants. And your guess is? Vibrator? A vibrator? No, it is actually a zucchini with a rubber band on it.
All right, stop that. I mean, look, man, I got no problem with that.
no, but here's what it is. So Jimmy Kimmel's recently emerged as this kind of hero
Yeah.
of Democrats and the left
Right.
because he's been going at Trump and the healthcare thing, which is all fine and good, and I think he's making a lot of great points. But here's what happens when you become that. And it's what happens when Amy or any of these people get big enough and famous enough where people start saying, "Oh, you're a feminist," and you're shaping this culture.
Yes.
And when you take that mantle on,
Yeah.
now you're not a clown anymore, or you're not just a clown. So then people come back at you and go, well, here are the things that you've done
Yeah.
which we don't like, because now you can't just say you're a clown anymore, because now you're going out and you're making speeches about healthcare, or you're talking about
Well, some
gun
people say
control or-
Yeah.
the left is starting to eat itself.
it is. It
Or
is.
is what's hap-
Starting to.
Well, I mean, you hear Ben, like I love Ben's movie.
Yeah.
I like Ben Matt. I like what they do. I've always liked Ben. I even came to like Ben as Batman, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And then, when you see him up there and he's saying what he says and he's so fucking angry
Arrogant.
and arrogant about
Yeah.
I know that it's not phony. His family's very political. He's very liberal. He grew up like that. I mean, that's not something he just became
right.
for Ben.
Yeah.
And then you see that, and then all of a sudden you see him acting like a regular human. You see him acting like us,
Yeah.
act like a regular guy, trying to flirt with a girl or get a little friendly and doing a little aggressive shit.
Mhm.
And you're like, oh shit, you're not better than me, and it kind of makes you mad. I could see how people go, you know what, fuck you, dude.
Well, here's the other thing.
Because you made me feel guilty, or you tried to make me feel shitty for believing in what I believed or having
Yeah.
my point of view. And I actually, for a second, was like, wait a minute, is he? Maybe he is better.
I
than
think
maybe
Ben
he-
Affleck, the move might have been to say, hey, we failed spectacularly
Yeah.
as people. We didn't protect these women, and we played a role knowingly or unknowingly, listen, let's be honest, knowingly, in a very fucking corrupt, rotten system that allowed Harvey Weinstein, And listen, I'm not taking any of the blame of Weinstein, but at the end of the day, he had enablers. So when Ben Affleck goes out there and goes, this is shot, I'm appalled and shocked,
right.
and this is who would
so
know. And then
false.
Rose McGowan and all these people go, hey, buddy, not for nothing, you fucking knew.
Right.
That's
And
when,
then the
yeah,
video comes out
yeah,
where you're grabbing a chick's tit.
because that's what now they're going to go at
Yeah.
him, and they're going
Yeah.
to go, well, if you're coming out and
Saying
lying
this,
and
we're gonna
doubling down,
prove.
what do you
Yeah.
have in your,
Yeah.
That's why
But let me say
but
this,
it's
though.
scary because if you're honest, you're afraid of getting backlash from that too.
Yeah, but I don't
So
like that. Like they were giving guys shit when they were like, I have daughters and I have a wife. And they're like, go fuck yourself with that excuse.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
It's like, I understand what you're saying, but you can't.
Right.
You have to. There's guys that were crack addicts that became counselors that saved lives.
Right.
You know what I mean? That got their shit together. They were robbing, cheating, sucking dick for money, all these terrible things.
Right.
And then they got
Sounds
help,
fun.
hit bottom, got help, and then became a better person, changed
Right.
their lives, found religion or found spirituality,
Now it's like
and started
yeah.
helping other people. So are they still accountable for what they did?
Yeah.
And it's not because they're not famous. If they ever become famous, or are they accountable for that? Are they?
Well, can you? Because I mean, what like guys like you and Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Can
whoa, whoa,
you-
whoa, 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 whoa.
You Boston guys.
You know what? You know what?
These Boston liberals.
You know what George said downstairs, which made a lot of sense when we were having lunch. He goes, and I had an itch in my ankle. I almost peed my pants. He said, "You can still have sex with all these women.
Yeah.
You just don't have to be a piece of shit about it.
Right.
Yeah.
You can respect them, take them out. If you like somebody, you can try to take her out and talk to her and listen to her and, do what we all do. I mean, I don't think any of those girls would have a problem if he was like, hey, would you like to go out with me? And they would say yes or no. And you can keep
You just gotta
trying.
be okay with the yes
You
or
can't
no.
do what he did. He's a
No.
piece of shit,
Well,
garbage,
he's a
fucking rapist.
sociopath
Yeah.
monster.
That's
But you-
power.
but a-
that
yeah, that-
conversation of him with that Italian model, like
Creepy.
on the elevator,
Yeah.
grossest fucking thing. And that's someone feeling power slip through their fingers and just grasp.
He's like
whatever they
it's a
can.
disgusting form of addiction
Yeah.
Well,
where he's
he's-
addicted to the fear of women. He gets off on their trepidation, their fear. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
But
sick.
What that showed me is that there's a lot of probably sad women or poor women that said yes to that before, because he was
Yeah.
acting like when he started panicking, it's like he didn't think she was going to say no.
Well, when
Right.
you
He
corner-
said it like
yeah.
he said it like
Yeah.
people do this for me.
Right. Right.
And she was like, no. And he was like, no. And he was like, I can't let you win this. You
Yeah,
can't win this.
that-
If you win this right now, I'm fucked.
Mm.
That
Crazy.
was just so disgusting.
Crazy
to
shit,
hear.
man.
Look, there's a
That being
but-
said, I got to be honest with you. That being said, he is producing my next special because he's a great tactician, and people are forgetting that.
Was it a story about rape
It's
in
called
prison?
Live from the Creek in the Cave. Listen, trust me, this is worse for jail than This is sadder for Harvey than jail.
But he said something. Let me ask you this. He said something that made.
Wait in the line for the one bathroom in the basement.
And Cosby has said this too.
The cause.
Is that that generation, that when it was okay for me to do that, it was okay.
It was.
It was
never,
okay. Hang
it
on one
was-
second.
Yeah.
It was. I'm not saying it's okay.
Right.
But what he in his brain, he's saying, look, Hollywood was that. If you go before him, if you go back in the 60s and 50s,
It was Charles
40s,
Manson. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could. That's what men did. You
Yeah.
know, men. You want to be my picture girl? You're gonna have sex with me.
Yeah, the casting couch.
Yeah, they did that shit back in the day.
well, they probably do it now.
But they phased it out. There's an interesting conversation Stern had with Harvey, and he's like, "Do you ever give a girl a part for a blowjob?" And he's like, "No, we can't do that anymore." And it was really interesting.
Wait, which was that? Which conversation was that?
He did.
Yeah.
Sorry, my ankles. Fucking something's eating my ankle. There's he
Your
did
foot.
he interviewed him, and he was like, "Do you ever use your power to get blowjobs
Yeah.
and shit?" Stern was he always asks those questions. He's like, "Oh no, of course you can't do that anymore." He actually said those days are over, and it was like, "Oh shit!" Like that. If you listen carefully to that, you're
Right.
like, "Oh, that shit exists."
Oh, that
And-
goes back to Hitchcock. Everybody was a blonde. He hit on all of them.
Yeah.
He's real kind of. If you want
Quentin
the part,
Tarantino
that's what you
puts
gotta
every actress's foot in a movie because he loves feet. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's like
I didn't
this.
know that.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
other thing.
yeah,
What
he's
did
a
Quentin
foot fetish.
Tarantino know?
Yeah, right. Let's
Oh,
open up that
boy.
closet.
You think
huh?
he's
Get
scared?
his
You think there's a
skeletons
lot of
there.
guys right now in
Here's the
Hollywood
deal.
shitting their pants?
Yes,
I
yes.
do.
Dude, pedophilia is a huge problem in Hollywood.
What?
Yeah, what are you nuts?
I'm
Are you
kidding.
insane?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
The abuse of young fucking
I watched the two
kids.
Corys.
Men and women, boys and girls
I've
get
talked
abused.
to Tim for 5 minutes.
Dude,
Come on, you wonder why you got an eating problem.
listen, let me tell you right now.
You sucked
I
a
was
dick
the
for a gap
most-
habit.
I was the most fuckable kid ever. If you see those pictures I put up.
Oh, I know.
And my stupid white trash parents should have fucking sold me and had me passed around like fucking stuffing at Thanksgiving, but they didn't. Probably because they were too dumb to know. But
what are they gonna make on you?
oh, they can make it. Dude, you've never seen me as a kid. It's ridiculous.
I saw you.
Tim's
dude.
TV,
Fucking ridiculous.
Tim's TV movie, Righting the Wrongs of My Past. Him adopting a kid.
I just look at Corey Feldman. I'm like, you're so lucky.
I hope he never has kids.
Listen.
You see his kid in a fucking
No, my
Pepsi
kid.
ad.
Listen, if I have a kid now, it's gonna look like a fucking chicken wing. It's not gonna be a fucking. But man, Hollywood's one of those places that is very different from what like it says. Like all these people get up at these award shows and give speeches, like
Yeah.
following your dream, and it's very important. There's kids watching this right now, and they're. But the reality of what it is, it's kind of a dark underbelly there. It's like it's a different type of human
It's a
trafficking,
yeah.
and it's a desperate thing. And we know from our fucking little shitty part of it is like it's such a desperation business. Everybody's afraid and scared to wind up on the outs.
Yeah, but you're trying to get in. You know, most of us are trying to get in for a quick hit.
Yeah.
and
Bryan
make
Singer,
that money.
right?
Make that money, and get the fuck out somehow.
Right.
You see these people go in, get that shit, and get the fuck out. Buy a little house, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but
blah.
they're smart. There are people also too that get addicted to the power and the fame and being relevant.
Well, you get that big, you're actually paying a lot of people's mortgages. You're a business,
Right.
So they're the ones pushing you
Right.
to go here, do this, do that, and all these people are making money: publicists, lawyers, agents, managers. I mean, photographers, clothing line. Everybody's making money off of Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Everybody's making money. So he's making the most money, but they're all paying their bills with these celebrities. And when they get that big up there, I mean, Jesus, I mean, you might act differently. You might have a little more confidence, but you're still a human being. You ever
Right.
see an actor fall from grace and they all of a
I
sudden
thought you meant
start,
on like a
but
red
they,
carpet.
but they start acting different?
Pull that video up.
You know what I mean? Like you see the interviews back when they were stars, and then you see them now, and they're very human.
Yeah.
They're very like us.
Yeah.
They're not as
'Cause nobody-
cocky.
Nobody handed them everything for you don't know why. You know what I mean?
It's a weird thing. And now
It's a cult out there, man. You go out to LA, you start to realize that, like, oh, there's something going on. Like, not to sound like conspiratorial, but like, dude, there's something going on
Oh,
out
we
there.
listen. We have it here too. Like when Bob
Yeah.
and I started here, and we can name all the managers here in New York, and Bob will tell you we know all of them what they were up to,
Yeah.
and a lot of them were up to
yeah, but
nefarious
there's something
things
there's
in
something
ways.
different about that
Yeah.
type of fame, that Harvey Weinstein, that
Crazy.
that type of fame.
Just the idea that you live in an estate, a gated estate
It's a
in
different
the
fame.
hills. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's
You're
a-
not human anymore.
Yeah,
You're just a
nobody's
fucking-
watching
you're
what
a
you're doing.
detached
Yeah.
husk of what you once were. You know.
It's fucking weird. And I know people that became famous
Uh-huh.
and they changed their whole fucking way they talk to you, the way they deal. They lie.
We see that here.
They
too.
lie easy. Get off your phone.
I'm returning
I,
something for work.
Yeah, you don't have work. You don't go to Home Depot, fuckface. What I work the same job you do,
Ordering
and if
ice-
I
ice
I
cream
have the same
seamless.
shit,
I'm
fuckface.
sending an email thanking Time Out New York. Down with the white man.
Oh, it is. It really is a
I
blatant.
know. I think it's an overcorrection, and I think it will. It's
It's
the
not
pendulum-
coming back.
Yeah, it will.
It's
Bobby.
not
Come
coming
on.
back.
What do you-
It will
everybody-
come
it's
My,
not coming back.
Tim, it's not coming back.
You don't think so?
It's not coming back, buddy. It might. We might get in there again a little bit. Like next year, he might have somebody because he got called out.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. People might be like, "Dude, your list was a little fucking
I
lopsided."
believe Funny will win, and it may be
Yeah,
long term.
well,
Long
Funny
term, I
will
think
win,
Funny's
and if
gonna
there's
win.
only 2 places for a fucking white guy, all right, I'll work harder to be that fucking white
I
guy.
think Funny will win. I'm not even talking about race here. I'm talking about the elevation of mediocrity for any reason.
Oh, for
Sex,
sure. Funny
gender,
outwins everything.
race.
But mediocrity is the king right now.
I understand.
I
that.
fucking
Yeah,
look at
and
man.
Funny will outlast it.
I think so. I believe that.
Well, you know what's going to happen for that to happen is the whole business has to die.
And here's the thing. It's
It has
dying.
to. This has
Well,
to
no,
die.
Funny needs to keep
dying.
Funny needs to keep calling out mediocrity.
It has to die.
It
this,
is
this
dying.
whole thing. All right, let me finish my point. Can you stop saying it is dying after I say it has to
But
die?
it is dying.
Shut up. What the fuck?
You were saying it's dying?
It's dying. It has to fall apart, dead. Comedy clubs have to go under like it did in the 90s when they had the big boom in the 80s and the early. Then it went away and fucking died.
It's all gonna happen.
And then it's going to happen. And then only then will real, truly funny people be around because all those phonies are gonna be like, I can't. I'm not doing it anymore. There's not crowds. People don't use me, and
Half
I'm
of these
out.
people don't even do stand up. The people that you're talking about that are on these lists that are getting TV shows that don't do stand up, they are literally creatures of the digital age. They are on Twitter and nowhere else.
Yep.
And they are never doing any live comedy. So the reality of the situation is their goal is to write fucking bullshit clickbait articles or whatever they want to do.
Right.
They're a function of this climate. They owe their entire success
Right.
to Donald J. Trump. Without him, all of these fuckers, and I'm talking about Saturday Night Live, fuck you, Washington Post, New York Times, half of the shit on Comedy Central. By the way, thank Donald Trump for making you relevant. Yeah. Without Trump, if Hillary was in the office right now, half of these fuckers would have nothing to do.
All the fucking. Have you seen
Bobby,
that?
this is the word. I don't know what you. It sounds like a retarded kid. Forgot the words to the
I
pledge.
love when you give speeches.
Well, I'm sorry.
There's nothing better than a Dylan rant.
But you know
an
it-
American rant.
But you know it's true.
on my fuck. You know what, dude?
You know it's
Tim Dillon said it's all gonna come down. It's happening now, dude. Let me tell you something. You owe it to Trump. He saved your lives because you were going nowhere.
It's true.
Dude,
True.
dude.
How many?
That list, you enjoy it because Trump gave it to you, dude.
But it is, man. How many shows? Like it's a funny look at social and cultural issues. Yeah, is it? And by the way, would you need to do that if you had Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden in? So,
No.
are you going to give the Emmys back? SNL giving the Emmys back?
Yeah.
Are they gonna?
No, they're not. But that's the reality.
But it's funny because everybody was like, okay, fuck Harvey, and they tried to attack Harvey, but the people like Rose McGowan was attacking there was a certain, they were not having people make jokes about Harvey Weinstein. Because what's his name? The fat little chubby late night guy made a joke.
Corden?
Yeah, he made a joke that he got in trouble for. He had apologized.
Which is again,
what was the joke he made? Do you know?
it was retarded.
What was it?
But here's the thing with
We're
him.
singing
Here's the
in
thing
a
with
car.
Here's the thing with him. You can't be that guy and then expect to not get mad at you. You are a fucking. I'm not trying to be a dick here, but you are a fucking. I don't want. You are a fucking network late night host who fucking is on the cover of women's magazines and fucking has a show where you
Sit in
sing
a
songs
car
with
with other
celebrities.
people. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
not
yeah.
a bold truth teller.
Yeah.
So don't
Yeah.
fucking act like you can go out and be
Okay.
edgy now, and people
He
are supposed to be
punched
cool with
down.
it.
All right, listen, but who is?
Who is edgy?
Yeah, who can talk about this?
you
then?
can say whatever you fucking want because you're a real comic, and you're not fucking in a car
You're
with
not-
fucking
yeah.
Alyssa Milano going. There'll be days like that,
Wait a second.
like that song.
Yeah.
Anybody can say anything. You're not the arbiter of like what you can do.
I'm not
it's
saying
not
I'm
a-
the
I mean,
arbiter.
once he
you're
gets in a
beholden to
car,
a
you don't
network.
say. You don't
I'm not saying
sell
the arbiter.
out.
I'm
Let him
saying,
talk. Let him
okay,
talk.
What's
You
your
don't
point?
say he gets in a car and sings. It doesn't mean he still can't have an opinion.
He can have an opinion, but people are going to get angry at him because
Well,
he's.
people are going to get mad at anybody who has an opinion.
No, but because listen, here's the deal. This is
people are
Look
going
at
to get
him.
mad
Don't
at your
look at me.
opinion right now.
who cares?
I mean, I'm just saying.
If
Exactly.
I
That's the point.
feed you,
He's making-
if I feed you bullshit food all the time, then all of a sudden I slip a vegetable and you're
That's
gonna be like,
what-
what the fuck is
That's
this?
what it is. Here's the thing, Lenny. He's making millions and millions of dollars to not be edgy,
Yep.
to not be controversial.
safe.
He has no problem cashing those fucking checks. And then he says something edgy and controversial, and people get mad at him. And then, by the way, he goes and fucking apologizes right away. So
Yeah,
you picked
exactly.
the wrong horse with who you defend. It's like
I'm just saying that he could. It doesn't matter if that's the way his game is being played. They're not going to take the show away from him for one comment.
No, I know, but if
You know,
so,
that's
if you're gonna be
He
a
doesn't
fucking
have, you don't have to thank
Don't
anybody
move the
for that
camera,
or not thank
fuckface.
anybody for
I'm not
that.
trying to move the camera. I'm
You
just
just
saying,
move the
I'm just
camera.
saying there's
Listen.
a lot, yeah.
Settle down, you pumpkin for cheeks.
I'm not getting.
You just moved my camera.
I'm just saying this.
But you move the camera, you fuck up Zach. You fuck up Zach, you got to deal with Zach. I can't
I
control
apologize,
Zach.
Zach.
Look at Zach. Do you want to fuck with Zach?
We don't even know what race Zach is.
We do.
Oh, what is he?
I don't know.
I'm just.
I'm thinking
the
black
joke,
something.
The joke was probably dumb anyway, and it just looks. The optics of it are bad. You're in a Hollywood ballroom, and you're making fun of fucking shit, and it's like the optics.
Yeah,
are
but
kinda,
listen, here's
you
the
know?
deal. I have to say, all right, I understand you're saying he's not a comic, he's this and that.
I'm not saying he's not a comic.
All
I'm
right, whatever.
saying he's kind
He's-
of chosen his lane.
I know, but he was trying to do a joke.
Yeah.
He was trying to do it in the name of funny. So when you try something in funny, and then Rose McGowan, who I don't think has a really good sense of humor about any of this shit right now, I really don't think she wants to hear any of this shit. And she called him a little fucking
What was
piglet.
It's also
joke?
Anthony
What was his
Bourdain.
joke?
Shut the fuck up. Why does Anthony Bourdain become like some tastemaker? Because he fucking made chili? Why is he
He's
like...
not even a cook.
He's not even
I
a
mean,
cook.
he cooked for
Who
like
the
2
fuck
weeks.
is this guy? You
And
know,
all he is, he's a taster. He's a
he's
professional.
going and cynically exploiting some fucking African village to find out what kind of bread
Exactly.
they make.
What,
Fuck you.
what was the joke? What was the
Yeah.
joke?
You don't wait. Stop. 1 second. I gotta stop talking. Ian, you gotta stop yapping. What? He was in the middle of a rant, and you're going,
No.
"What's the joke? What's the joke?"
No, but
Shut the fuck up.
that was all I had to say. I hate
know.
Anthony Bourdain.
I know you hate Anthony Bourdain. I understand that.
Because
And
all these are
I
fake.
love Anthony Bourdain, but
Yeah.
I'm starting not to like this guy because it's like, okay, you wrote a food blog.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody told you that you were great. You got a big thing, and you left,
Right.
went to CNN, and all of a sudden you're some type.
You're an intellect?
Well, his poetry shit at the end. I get it, but it's not that great.
Here's the deal.
You know what I mean? You know,
Great.
2 days in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
the nights here are dim, and
Yeah,
the
shut the
rice is
fuck
spicy,
up.
but
Well, he's
not as
listen,
spicy as the
why are you
people.
trying-
branching out. I don't know what you want from these people. They just want to. That's the
They all
platform
want to be
they've been
heroes.
given.
They
Exactly.
want to be heroes.
Then
Don't
I'm-
branch out
I don't
into
think
hero.
he's thinking I'm being a
But-
hero. I
Yes,
think he's
he
just
is.
thinking.
Of course he is.
No shot. He's just giving his
Hang on,
opinion at his celebrity status. He's using his status.
I'm not
to say
saying
the
Corden.
next
I'm saying
thing.
Bourdain thinks he's a hero.
Okay,
All of them.
But here's the
All
deal.
of them will say whatever. They're using their celebrity status. Now they have people who listen to him, and now he'll say something
What are you
else.
supposed to do though? Because
you-
there's a thing that where I mean, okay, it's because back in the day you didn't have the social media to immediately talk to people.
Mhm.
Now he does. He would have to wait till his show, or
An
to
interview.
to do something for somebody to have people have his opinion. But now it's so immediate. He can just go to Twitter and tell a million people what the fuck he thinks. That's the problem. People don't have pause. They don't have a pause button on their social media accounts, and they just go and regurgitate shit you used to tell your wife, or a lamp, or you know what I mean, or a wall. Now you're just telling the world,
Yeah.
and I think it's bad. Play this. I want to hear
Very
this.
bad.
I'll see how fucking bad.
Right
it is.
here in LA, it's so beautiful. Harvey Weinstein has already asked tonight up to his hotel to give him a massage.
All right, stop. Yeah, it's a dumb joke.
It's a dumb joke.
He shouldn't have done it.
They were
They had
dumb.
an AIDS benefit.
And it looks
Is
bad.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
And
Amphar.
doesn't Harvey Weinstein
I love
throw
that
those
you two
parties?
know what AMFAR was.
It's bad.
Me and Lenny are like, what? Is that a radio station?
Yeah.
AM far? Is that,
AM
is that-
far?
Yeah,
What's
I mean,
that?
Talk radio.
Gabby?
Doesn't Harvey Weinstein throw the Amphar parties? That's just a random fact.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we
I
can
think.
find out. Mike trained you.
Google that.
Well, don't talk to Mike like that.
I
talk-
love you.
All right, you
But
here?
it's
You
like,
Mike
what-
was here
what do you-
first, okay?
what
Mike's
do you-
before you.
Sorry.
Gabby, how do you feel? If I offered you, have you ever been? If I offered you, I was going to give you a scenario. Listen, if you want this job, you do what Mike did to get this job.
Scratch my ankle.
If have
Mike, what
have you
doing?
ever been?
Scratch his ankle. It's like,
Has anybody ever done
can't
that to you?
What?
Like club owners or anybody?
Creepy shit all
Yeah.
the time. All
Really?
day.
Like what?
Yeah.
Can you? I mean, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but like, give me an
Every-
example.
I don't know what.
Because I don't think guys know what creepy is anymore. Creepy changes all the time. We change as a culture so much every year, every 5 years, every 10 years. Things become unacceptable. You know, I have that joke in my act where it's like, oh, the men of the men back in the day, you know, the 20s, how great men they were. They used to walk women to the car and open the door, and a woman would come to the table. They'd all sit up and rise and seat the woman, and all 9 times out of 10 women, woo! I go, relax. They also hit him and didn't let him vote.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Right.
oh shit, yeah, those guys were pretty
Right.
shitty guys.
True.
Yeah,
We've
but I think
changed
deep-
out of
I
this
think
stuff.
You know what's.
All right,
I
what-
think you know what's creepy. and what's
Okay,
not
tell me what's creepy.
It's not even just creepy. It's like possessive. You know what I mean? A boss will be like, "Oh, I got you this gig, so now why don't you sit down and have a drink with me?" It's just like very subtle sleaze.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Subtle sleaze.
Mm.
Good name for a podcast.
Yeah,
Mm.
good title today.
Subtle
We all
sleaze.
found a new number one.
Really, subtle sleaze. So that's sleazy.
Yeah. But you could just tell. Sometimes
But how do
it's
you?
not spoken,
Let me ask you a
yeah.
question. How does a guy? How do you go about picking up a girl now? When subtle sleaze is some guys' fucking skill. Where it's like, hey, what's up? You should, whatever cheesy lines is. What's the difference between a cheesy line or trying to pick up a girl on this uncomfortable, subtle sleaze?
I don't think there are. I don't think pickup lines just don't work anymore. That's
I
not
think
a
you have
So
to
if
be totally transparent and honest. I think if you're honest about everything, you
Like
got-
what? Give me an example.
It's like, hey, I'm like if you're hooking up.
I'm
with
a girl
someone-
right now. You met me at a bar.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's up? I thought you were funny.
Thanks.
I love your Magnum PI mustache.
Oh, thanks so much.
wanna go for
It'll
froyo?
feel a lot better.
Froyo.
Yeah.
in your butt cheeks.
Did you say you're gonna eat my
That
asshole?
works every time.
Well, listen, I'll tell
I'm
you the
in,
truth.
I'm
that's,
in.
That's what I'm after. If that's not what you're after, it was nice to meet you.
So
I
that
hope you have a
you'd
nice
accept
night.
that more than what that other guy said to you.
Yes.
What?
No.
Oh,
No.
damn it.
One of the problems with our rotten culture is that there's now this umbrella which includes everything: rape, sexual assault, misread signals, uncomfortable feelings, harassment. Like there's this whole thing where it's like when you start lumping everything in together,
Yeah.
you don't delineate between these different things. Some of these things are crimes that you should be in jail for years for.
Like what?
Some of these, like rape, like sexual
Yes,
assault.
okay.
Some of these things, like misread signals, are like I really thought you liked me.
Or like
I'm sorry.
feeling icky.
I was over the line. Some of these things are uncomfortable. It is what it is. Some of these things are appropriate in a social setting, but not in a work setting. Some of these things are
true.
appropriate because certain cultures,
So you
these
can't-
things work. Certain
so-
cultures they don't.
So in
Russians.
work, you can't pick up a girl.
I mean, I think you got to be very, very
So
careful.
if me and you work together, right, at a job, and I was like, and I met my wife at work.
yeah,
I met my wife at work.
I don't think that's weird.
She blew me on a rock on our first date.
A rock.
how
A
big,
rock.
How big was
The
that
rock or
rock?
a
I was gorgeous back then.
Yeah, but rock
yeah.
mountain.
She blew me. I wasn't fat back then. Can you please adjust your jokes
I
and know my
apologize.
past?
I apologize.
Seriously, because it's not going to work. Sexy Bobby was a big part of my
I
fucking
understand.
of this whole
I'll
show.
go I'll go watch
yeah,
it. I'll go watch
You've
the
been
act.
chubby your whole fucking
I'll
life.
go watch the act, and then I'll get back to you with some
You
jokes.
can
I
watch.
apologize.
You can watch the act. Do whatever
Yeah.
you want. Whatever
Thank
dig
you.
you want to say about my act, because your act isn't that good either. Okay, fucking hype machine. If you weren't gay, you wouldn't be as far as you are. Listen, the fact is, I'm kidding.
I have one gay joke.
Yeah,
in
well,
40 minutes.
Yeah, fuck, you're on the list. Listen, if I was
This
gay,
is-
you know how
this
powerful
is
I'd
like
be.
this is an attractive cancer patient.
No, that's
You know?
gorgeous, and that's not even
Yeah,
sexy,
it's,
Bobby.
It's good. It's the fault in our stars.
Go back to
gorgeous.
sexy Bobby.
Ah. Oh, the one.
Right there.
You look like.
Go back. Go
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
No, that's not me. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, clutch your purse, Bobby.
Okay. That's that. We'll go over to the middle one. That's dangerous, Bobby.
Oh, there we go.
That's dangerous, Bobby. Right there.
NYPD Blue.
That's dangerous, Bobby. Scroll down. Oh, keep going down. Okay. Whoa. Robert Kelly. There's sexy Bobby. That's not even sexy Bobby though. There's premium
Hair
blend.
Bobby.
That's Comedy Central Young Gun Bobby. Keep going. Ooh,
Where's high self-esteem, Bobby?
he's never existed. He's
That old
never
guy in the middle.
existed.
Who's that guy? Who's that old guy over there? What the hell's that?
That's me in
You
the
look-
future.
You look
That's
like-
me in 20 years.
That's Daddy Bobby.
That's Rex Tillerson, Bobby.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Look at all these. Look at all the fucking
Black
metamorphoses of
Bobby.
me.
Who knew?
Who's got burns?
The worst. That's the worst headshot I've ever taken, Bobby.
Wait, let me see that.
The
I
white,
love that.
the white
I
background.
love that so much.
Look at that one. Click on it. I hated that photographer.
Look
Jesus.
serious.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's all about the watch. That's a watch.
Oh, look
Hey,
at that.
can you make
But-
your eyes uneven?
Guys, can you look at? Can you look at the ring on my finger? Look at the ring that had to be cut off.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Also, could you wear like an $80 watch? That would help us.
That's a
out.
$5,000 Breitling. You
That's
fucking
a watch
moron.
$5,000
Can you
Breitling?
what?
It's a $5,000
Wow.
Breitling. You dumb fuck.
I've never had a Breitling watch.
Yeah, I know you don't. You
I
will
only-
though. You
I only
will.
have
Keep it up. You
Rolexes.
will.
Only
Can
a
you
Rolex.
wet
You
a
have a
trash
fucking
bag
Rolex.
and
I
put
have
it
3
on?
Rolexes.
Do you really?
I have 3 Rolexes.
Yeah, you got fun. Dude, you got
Time
money.
Out New York sent me a
buddy.
Rolex. for
You
the-
got kid money, okay?
Time Out New
Go
York
fuck
sent
yourself.
me a Rolex.
Bobby,
if I had fucking glomming parrots, I would have been sent out too. And
For this
sexy Bobby.
picture, can you make your left ear redder than your right ear?
You really had to get that joke out. Me and Tim were going at it. You could have fucking picked a side. You fucking shit joke. Where's the bomb bandana, by the way? Did Lauren take that with her?
He's wearing.
That's it. That's all. That's it. There's no more. Anyways, I don't know. I think I think we're evolving. I think you can't hold people accountable for what they did or what they were taught. I mean, I
That's
think it's
true, yeah.
you have to all the stuff the way you pick up chicks. Movies when I came up with Porky's.
Yeah.
Movies like
Yeah.
that where you're peeking in and watching girls shower. It was
Yeah.
totally acceptable to fucking look at girls through a hole showering in the locker room.
At one point, it was all.
But if you
fun.
put that in a movie
Yeah.
now, you'd be fucked.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay?
Agree.
You just
Yeah.
can't. We've changed.
Yeah.
That so why would a kid try to look at women naked in a shower in a high school or a college setting? If you got caught doing it now, you'd be fucking kicked out of school, labeled a rapist and a fuck whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But that's
but
the
when
thing,
I
that-
grew up, that's what you did.
Right. But that that's wrong behavior, completely wrong. But that is not like rape.
That's not what Harvey did. But you have to
right.
you have to raise.
No, but what Tim was
kids
saying,
are-
there's different levels. Like making someone feel uncomfortable
Yeah.
or misreading signals is not like sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a difference. But to say that that is like assault is doing a disservice to those that have been assaulted. So I think there needs to be a different change in the
but
language.
we can't say what is wrong unless you've been assaulted.
Yeah.
It seems like you can't say what is right or wrong.
Yeah.
Am I right? Like you can't.
It's
like
tough,
they seem
man.
to. They seem to come after you too, even if you're trying to.
I think
Empathize?
sometimes if you're not assaulting people and you're not being assaulted, it's
What was
like
that?
it was a burp. It's like stay out of the
Sounded like
conversation.
liquidy.
Stay out
Yeah.
of the conversation. That's the other thing. It's
What
like,
do you mean?
well, we can be in the conversation a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of like you're not doing anything wrong. Nothing wrong is being done to you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
for
you
a
can keep your
reason.
mouth shut,
Like that's
too.
for a reason. It's just kind of like at
Yeah,
the end of the day, if
yeah,
you're not doing
yeah.
anything creepy and
Yeah.
and people aren't doing it to you, it's like it is happening out there. It's widespread. Women are fucking dealing with all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
They're being open about it. Guys are changing
Mm-hmm.
because of it, which is fucking great.
It is great.
You know what I mean?
My kid's not going to be. I mean, look, I was a piece of shit my whole life
Yeah.
sexually.
Yeah.
I've done stuff I regret. Nothing like Harvey Weinstein, but
Right.
I mean, but back then it was, how you met each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
How you fucked around and
Yeah,
what you
throw
did.
me on this rock. You know,
Yeah.
it's a
Well,
different
whatever.
time.
My wife.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If my wife wasn't slutty, we wouldn't
Right.
have beautiful Max today.
Yeah. It's the way it is.
I mean, it's just the way the fuck it is. I mean, she fucking sucked my dick in a rock, and I got her to do it.
I thought you said Iraq. I thought you said she sucked my dick in Iraq. And
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
were
why are you in
helping. We were
Iraq?
helping the Taliban in
The
Iraq.
USO tour.
But it's like if fuck, man, how do you know? But my kid now, I got to teach him a whole fucking new set of rules. His movies, they're nothing like the movies I grew up with. It's
Right.
nothing like the lifestyle I grew up with.
But so then, do you think that if you watch like Porky's today, it's within your right?
I wouldn't
to
let my kid
throw,
watch
like, a
Porky's.
Well, you're not going to let your kid watch porno. He's going to get into that too. So it's like people get into.
I'm gonna
stuff.
let him watch porn. Are you nuts?
So-
I'm gonna get him into.
So
slow
like,
were you saying? Yeah.
So like, if you watch a movie like that today, it was in a completely different time. Are you within your right to be like, "This is horrible. Don't watch this."
What do you mean?
Like
like
a lot of people flip
Like a
out
lot-
now.
Yeah. Like there's this whole thing of like, let's view something from 20 years ago and then
yeah.
compare it to culture today.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
right.
That's what I've been saying for the last
But
fucking
here's the-
10
here's-
minutes.
here's the deal.
Is that you compare? What the fuck? Why when he says it, you go, yeah.
No,
And I've been saying it
he's
for
wearing
10
a
minutes, and you
bandana.
guys have been fucking arguing with me.
all I'm saying is
What'd you
this.
say, Gabby?
Because he's wearing a bandana.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
more sense.
I mean, Lenny, am I fucking out of my mind?
No, you're circling back around.
Nobody disagreed with you. I don't think people. I think people's art is art. It stands on its merits. It's like going around and seeing like, how were trans people portrayed? Like it's
You
it's
can't go back.
Looney
It's
Tunes.
really hard
You
to go
can't
back.
go
So
back.
can you go back with Ben Affleck or whatever the fuck his name is and watch a video of him as a teenage young actor who just won an Oscar being an obnoxious fucking pervert with a girl who admittedly says I had no problem with what he did.
If he's going to be the standard bearer of the Democratic Party and he's going to go out and he's going to tell all
Other
these
people how to
Republicans
act and
how
what to
dumb
do.
they fucking are, guess what?
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at his,
You're
look
gonna
at his little fucking
you're gonna
eyes.
go and tell everybody how to live their life, man. You better make sure you're living
so
your
you're,
life right.
So you say, go ahead, Lenny, what?
I think he's right. I think you're opening
Thank you,
yourself
Lenny.
up for it. But as the vitriol, which you said it with, I don't think is correct.
That's
I
true.
think
Your vitriol was a little off.
I don't think
A
he's
little
saying
less
he's the
vitriol,
standard
much?
bearer for the
Mike,
Democratic
look up
Party. I think
vitriol.
he's just said we need to be better than this.
Listen to me,
And
that
he- and they
Boston
basically
Brahmin
you-
Kennedy pig
And you came
should have had his head fucking smashed like fucking.
Dude, will you
Jessica.
stop,
No, I'm
you
kidding.
look like every Kennedy out there, by the way. Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying is this. I think Lenny agrees with me. At the end of the day, it's like Lenny agrees with me. Lenny agrees with me. Everything I do.
Listen, I don't think he does. I'm gonna get a phone call later from Lenny. Listen, I think he's right. I think he's absolutely right. If you're gonna go out there, and it goes back to what you're saying, if you're gonna go out there and fucking yap, then you're gonna have to take that responsibility.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take it. Yeah.
If you're gonna keep your mouth shut, but I don't think you should. I don't think you should be bringing up fucking shit from back in the day with people and like Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, look,
Or Cosby or any of these people
That's a
just
sketch.
tried to.
That sketch especially was written
well,
by
yeah,
women,
but no, Jim.
so-
I'm talking about the sketch.
I know.
I don't
agree.
think you think he should be.
No, I listen. I'm
And-
not saying that he should be, but I'm saying these are the things. It's right and wrong, and should and shouldn't. That's like child stuff. There's a reaction. There's what's happening, and you can look at something and
Hang
go,
on one second. I
You
toot
can
when
look at it
I
and go,
toot when I get nervous.
why is it happening? And you go, oh, because entertainers are now entering a realm of politics. When you enter the realm of, and I'm not saying that
Are
they
you going to
shouldn't.
do that?
No,
You're
I'm-
entering. You're entering. You're starting to become
no.
famous. You're starting to get stuff.
I'm becoming none of it. I'm saying
Well,
this.
listen, I'm serious.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't say no. Don't
yeah.
say no because you're lying. You don't say no to me because you're lying.
So mad.
You're going to be, but you
I have
because you're
good-
saying something that's not
okay,
true.
I have good things happening.
You listen. So don't fucking lie to me.
Okay, right.
Don't because I'm an asshole. If you start
Okay.
lying and I'm just like, what
Yes,
the
yes,
fuck?
yes, okay.
I mean, be honest.
I'm being
at-
honest. I'm being honest.
You got stuff going on.
Yes.
You're very political.
Yeah.
You have a very strong fucking opinion, which I love.
Yeah.
That's one of the things everybody loves about you.
Yeah.
But you're going to be representing fucking companies,
Yeah.
corporate America.
Yeah.
Are you going to shut the fuck up?
No.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're going to go on
So
your podcast or go on these
My
podcasts.
level of
and
success will never
but
be
what-
anywhere
but-
near.
you're out of your mind. You
Yeah.
don't think you have no. You can
Maybe
can,
I'll
you
shut
can,
up.
but
We'll
you
see.
can base that on nothing.
Pizza
You,
bagels.
you can base that on nothing. You have
Yeah.
no idea how big
I-
you're going to get. You could get very big. I think
Yeah.
you personally,
Yeah.
I think Tim Dillon has the potential to become hugely successful in this business.
Well, it's very sweet. Thank you.
I do from
Yeah.
day
Ralphie
one.
May
Yeah.
even.
From day
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Next James Corden.
No, not. I'm saying that you have the potential to do that
Yeah.
because of your who you are and your
Right.
comic ability. You're a very unique person.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna right now?
Yeah.
Have you thought about that and go, look, I'm gonna have to shut my fat pie hole?
I've thought about that. I might have to think more before I speak.
There you go. Because they could take.
Are you gonna?
anything-
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, to further your point, they could take anything from this show and clip it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And
well,
use it
there's
against.
not- I wouldn't even say. I
But
mean,
I-
he's
on
very-
any show he does from here on in, if you become
His
big,
show.
your
When you're a
show, any
comedian,
show.
But
I-
if you also
still-
live righteously,
I feel like if you're a comedian,
Yeah.
you have to be a comedian. And at the end of the day, if you become another thing, great. But there are different rules for different people. And I fight like hell to have comics, the rules for comics be that we are trying to be funny.
Yep.
And that we fail in that pursuit and we can offend people in that pursuit.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we are
You're
trying to
protected.
be funny. And I believe, and I fight like hell for that.
But once you step out of that and try to
Correct.
become something else,
Correct.
then you that protection is gone.
Absolutely.
Okay,
so that's
so-
why I'm never going to be the guy. Like I will talk about what I believe in, but I'm never going to be a person who makes that a part of my identity on a level where people will say, "Oh, that's not a comic. That guy's more." You know what I mean?
You know
Right,
what?
yeah.
And I just want to make the point. You say that right now in this room
Yeah.
when you not know what's going to happen.
It's
So
true.
let's say
Fucking
5 years down.
cocksucker.
I can-
He'll sell out the Charmin
Exactly.
toilet paper in
Yeah, but
5
I
seconds.
can't
Let's make
predict
a
that.
point.
I'm
If-
sure I would, but I can't predict it. I can only speak from where I sit now and
Okay,
what I
well,
know.
Then it's very easy to listen to.
Yeah,
you.
Lenny, what am I? I'm omniscient. I'm going to be God. I'm going to
No, I'm-
speak for.
that's what I'm
well,
trying to
in
tell
6
you.
years when
Well,
Totino's
hey,
has
well,
a deal.
well, that's what I'm trying to tell
I
you.
will
You-
absolutely. I'll eat the rolls and shut my
you
mouth.
sound very hypocritical because you're taking a shot at Ben Affleck, but it's going to be very
And
easy.
Ben
Can I
Affleck-
finish my
yeah,
point for 1
yeah,
second? And
Yeah,
I'll let you
shut
say-
the fuck
I
up,
didn't say
Tim. Let
anything.
somebody talk.
If
I know you
Tim-
used to being on your dumb show going da 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 and fucking thin lips just shutting his face. Let Lenny fucking talk for once. You
If
cock
5
fuck.
years from today, this show's a hit, of yours is a hit, whatever, and you're on the
Fucking
tour or
yapping
whatever,
asshole.
and the Republican Party calls you up and says, we're going to give you, some lobbyist goes, $2 million to the whatever 2020 election and say 5 words, and we're going to throw you $2 million, and then somebody finds out about it, you're going to have to defend that going back. So you don't know what's going on to the point of the future is so muddled for you right now that you could end up being in the exact Ben Affleck situation. So
and then
just
some
be
fat
careful. Is the
fag
point.
will criticize me.
There you go. As
And
long as
that's
you're
the way
ready.
the
All
world
right.
works.
All right, let's
So
wrap
goes
this
back
up.
around.
Let's wrap this up.
What do you want?
As long as you know it's coming.
Fucking Timmy. Vitriol means cruel and bitter criticism. Just for all the dummies like me who went, yeah, that's true. And these two fucking
Vitriol.
well-read cunts
Oh,
talking to
vitriol.
each other.
It's
I'm
vitriol.
sorry.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Vitriol.
I don't know,
Sounds like you got prescribed vitriol.
I think that's his next.
Did you know what it was?
It's
Are
his
you
next
good?
piece of copy.
Hey, man, I was in jail, all right? Listen, I had no schooling or parentry. That's why whatever I did does not count. Sexy Bob. All right, listen, let's wrap this up. Very interesting show, man. I was excited to do this show. I really fucking Tim, Lenny, and Ian. Very, very fun episode of YKW, dude. I want to thank all the fans who've become premium members, showing up on the road. I hope you show up to these guys' gigs. Tell them you're a fan of the YKWd and support these guys on the road. Anytime they're about to announce their dates, bring up my dates, please. And this is where you show the love. You go to their shows, buy a ticket, bring as many friends as you can, and have a good time. Anybody talks at the show, tell them to shut the fuck up and stick up for these guys, and go up after the show and tell them you heard them on the YKWd podcast. So we're gonna go around the room right now. Again, thank the premium members you joined up. We got some great stuff going on Patreon that's happening in the next month or so. What else? That's about it. So Tim, what do you got, buddy?
TimDillonComedy.com. You can sign up, and I'll email you a link to get tickets for my tour bus show for the New York Comedy Festival.
Which is fucking a
Yeah,
great
it's
show.
a fun show. People have a
Yeah, I
lot of
wanna
fun. We
go.
take a tour bus through New York City. Also in December, I'm at Magooby's in Baltimore. In January, I'm at Laugh Boston in Boston. Awesome. Love Boston. One of my favorite cities. Love doing comedy there.
How much time do you do when you headline? You doing 45 or
they
an hour?
light me at 45, and then I do like probably another 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, so around 50.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
They-
What's that?
He headlined in San Antonio this last year, and the manager it's still his favorite week of the year. So
Oh, awesome, man. Thank you. I had a great time there. A lot of
That's
people don't
great.
like that, but I had a great time.
I actually headlined there this year too. He didn't
Yeah.
like.
you were there last year, and you were at the better
I'm
club.
kidding. I'm kidding.
The Honey Bun people loved you.
No, Tim. One of my favorites. You're
Thank
one of,
you. Thank you for
You're
having
one
me
of my
on.
favorites, and I'm fucking. I'm glad things are going well for you, buddy. What's your website?
TimDillonComedy.com.
Tim Dillon and Lenny. What do you got?
LennyMarcus.com. You know where I'll be. I'll be at the Comedy Cellar most times, and we have Four Corners podcast coming up.
I can't wait for you guys. Is it? It's not.
When
on-
is it coming?
Is it out there already? No, it's not up
Not
there
up.
yet.
Yeah.
It's coming. Great podcast. Next time we get in the show, we're going to talk about all this Kevin Brennan shit.
Oh, goody.
Oh,
What happened?
Forget it.
fucking
Just
nightmare.
drop it.
All right, sorry.
But Lenny's not fucking around. And it's here's the thing. You can play around with somebody, you can torture somebody, you can bully somebody for so long, and two things are gonna happen. You're either gonna get your fucking nose punched, you're gonna wind up on your fucking asshole,
Yeah.
or they go the other way.
Yeah.
And they go, and they start making it serious. And, once it starts affecting your livelihood and the fucking shit like that, a joke's a joke.
Yeah.
But, torturing somebody's life and family is a
Yeah.
whole other thing.
Jesus.
Yeah, so.
Team Lenny.
Yeah, well.
Listen, just don't be dicks. That's it.
Dude.
Don't be dicks.
Yeah,
It's all. We're
we
just
all-
on. It's a podcast.
Yes.
For God's sakes.
Yeah, I'm in one of the top 10
Yeah.
of the
That's what I heard.
of the YKWd top
The
10
list
list.
that came out.
Yeah, the New York top YKWd Bobby Kelly,
I don't
Gabby
even
and
think
Mike
you made
list.
That list, Tim. Jeez.
Yeah. No, you didn't
One
make
day I will.
Wow.
You'll
Tim
be
didn't
on the
make
list.
my
I gotta
list.
work. I gotta work.
Tim,
hard.
I'm gonna put you.
Have you thought about working
Tim,
harder, Tim?
no. I'm gonna put Tim on the list.
Whoa.
You're 10 list.
Wow,
I'm
thank
bumping
you.
somebody off. You're number 10.
Thank you.
Wow.
You're not 3. You definitely shouldn't be 3.
Thank you.
Your podcast's good, but it's
Come
an
on,
hour.
His shaved ice is melting.
What is it?
His shaved ice is
He
melting.
threw it out.
It's so melted.
My cheesecake's
All
going
right.
bad.
Yeah, we got the podcast coming out. LennyMarcus.com, correct? NYC. What is it?
No, Twitter is Lenny Marcus NYC.
No, do me a favor. Support
No
one of the
knockoffs.
funniest guys I know. I mean, seriously, Murder's the seller every week. Murder's funny, good guy. Everybody loves Lenny. I do lunch with Lenny every Tuesday. A lot. Sometimes I do lunch with Liz now because I like Liz better. But listen,
I love Liz.
and
better.
the food's free. All right, so there you go. Ian, what do you got tonight?
Hello. Yes. Tonight, I'll be at the Village
First
Underground.
time?
Yeah.
First time at the Pussycat.
Yep.
We're upstairs at the lounge. Sold out.
All right.
Tonight sold out. Tomorrow almost sold out. I think a couple seats left.
Killer. Yeah, thanks.
So if
man.
you're
I'm
coming
excited.
down and you wanted to come, just get on standby tomorrow. Get your tickets now because there's literally like probably 4 tickets left for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. And also, dude, people come out to shows I have in the city and say they hear me on YKWd and stuff. So I got to thank everyone.
That's
for
why I love
that.
the
really
show.
appreciate it, man.
I've literally
People have
fucking
been really kind to me, man.
get off your phone, would you?
yeah.
You're on the camera.
tweeting at
5 fucking minutes. I don't
Tweeting
need you
about our
tweeting.
spot.
I don't need your help.
Comedy
I don't
Cellar
need
going
your help.
down
Tweeting our
tonight at
link
8
out.
I don't
for
need
the
it.
show.
I don't need it. I don't need your help. I don't want your help is nothing.
Okay,
it's 2
thank you.
people.
All right.
I don't need it. Not yet. When you become big,
All right.
come back on the show. You can do
I got
whatever you want.
5,500 followers.
Yeah, that's fucking wow. It's hilarious. Just stay off the phone. You're on. See that? I gave you a 1 shot today. A
Thank
1
you.
shot because you're
Thank
so
you.
big.
I appreciate
That's
it.
what Zach said. It's a little big.
That's very
What?
hurtful.
You're big.
That's not right.
You're big.
You know, in 5 years, people are going to be like, we used to be able to just say to somebody,
You're
we
fat.
gave you a 1 shot because you're a pig.
I didn't
But
say
now-
big. Pig. I said
all right.
big.
Okay, well.
You heard pig. So we have the show tomorrow night, tonight, and then we have a show Saturday night.
Saturday, yeah, in Windsor, Connecticut.
You know, I tried to get Lenny to fucking do a mustache competition.
I can't,
2
You
weeks.
can't grow a good mustache.
2 fucking
no,
weeks.
I'm not. I don't have. I
Let-
can't do that.
Listen, 2 weeks.
No.
Uh-huh.
We grow a mustache. At
Look
the end
like
of 2
idiots.
weeks, whoever has the best mustache wins $200.
Whoa.
Why wouldn't you do that with me?
I'll judge because I have the best mustache.
Yeah, you have a great Magnum
Not
PI.
doing it.
Thank
Keep
you.
going.
Yes.
Why can't we do it?
I don't want to do it.
Wouldn't you like? Wouldn't that be fun? Great. Just a mustache competition.
Great answer.
I don't want to get yelled at.
That was
You
the
get yelled
smartest
at
answer.
when you fucking
You learn your lesson.
when you get on the phone every 5 seconds.
Listen, buddy,
What, buddy?
I'm trying to do the right thing.
What's the right thing?
I don't know.
Saturday night we're in Windsor, Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
Friday night, Poughkeepsie, Laugh It Up. I'm with Too Cute. What's his name again? Mike
Mike
Feeney.
Feeney.
We're up there. It's gonna be great. Then
that guy wants me to come up. Will you just tell him we'll work out a date?
just get a date. You take the
It's
train
hard-
up, buddy.
I know it's hard to
Get off the train. It's there.
keep going back and forth on dates.
What
so
am I, your manager?
I'm just
Call
all right,
him.
fine.
I'm a fucking. What do you want me to say to him, Lenny? Oh, by the way,
I
sorry.
will work it out.
I don't remember. I can't remember my fucking
All right,
name. My
forget it.
name. I had radio this morning. I forgot.
Ian, where are
I'm
you
gonna
again?
remember your fucking your plugs.
Thanks for the help.
IanFinance.com, IanFinance.com, Instagram at iAnimal, and I'm going to be in LA next week, the 23rd to the 30th. So really listening out there, come and hang out.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah.
Boston, Vermont, November. Thanks, bye.
Nice talking to you. October 20th, Laugh It Up for Me. 21st, Treehouse Comedy in Windsor, Connecticut. Windsor Locks, Connecticut. And then the 27th, I'm the Bennington Center for Arts, Bennington, Vermont. And then the next night, I'm in what is that?
Co-host.
Coho's Music Hall, Coho's, New York. Where is that?
It's near Albany, that area.
Oh,
right
shit. All right, so check that out the next night. And, of course, I'm at Morty's comedy joint in Indianapolis. I'm back there in November. And then Comics Come Home, big show, 17,000 people, November 18th. And then I'm going to San Diego. You ever go to American Comedy Company?
Great.
Wow, what a club.
What a
some
town. San Diego's the best.
Great town.
75 and sunny guacamole on every corner.
I would love to do a tour with fucking Tim. We would just eat ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, just the food.
Called the Coffins of Comedy.
We could do a Who Die competition. And then Brokerage, Gotham Comedy Club in December 22nd.
Brokerage, I'll
23rd.
be doing a guest spot.
Sure, you can come by.
Can
I'd
I
love
come
you.
by a guest spot? It's my hometown club.
Of course you can.
7 minutes.
All right, listen, you guys are the best. RobertKellyLive.com for all my dates. Please become a premium member. I got this week premium members. Listen, last week's show was a little fucking choppy, I know. I had to do what I had to do in Philly. It was a live show outside. I thought it was a pretty good show. The audio was a little fucked up. The video was a little fucked up, but we did. But I got an insane show coming out. I got two one-on-ones going behind the thing, the premium wall, and I'm also going to put the episode where Louis J. Gomez has a blowjob competition with Bailey J. And he has to suck my dick.
What?
And he blows me at the Village Underground. I had to take it down because Louis was on Last Comic Standing, and I got the phone call. Remember the whole conversation we're having? You know, dude, real ass dude. Fuck, who gives a shit? Hey, bro, can you take that down? Last comic standing was like, listen, you got anything fucked up on the internet, get
The
it off.
house always wins.
Yeah, he fucking called me up. He's like, dude, I got to take it down. So I took it down. Recently called him up and said, hey, can I put that back up? I don't give a fuck. Fuck him.
Aha.
And it's going back up for premium members only. So join now because that's going up this week.
Oh yeah, you FaceTime me with Bailey J. Thank you for that.
I did. I do a lot of good things for you fucks.
You do. Thank you.
I love you guys.
Thank you, Bobby.
I fucking love you guys. Lenny, you too. I love you guys.
Love
So
you too, man. Thank you.
yeah, that's going up. And I also have an insane podcast going up with the guy who started the Comedy Cellar
Mm.
and Noam, the owner of the Comedy Cellar. So that's going up too. Hilarious. He actually started the Comedy Cellar and then found out he started the Aku Aku, which was the big comedy club in Boston that started it all. What's it called? Aku Aku. Actually, Ding Ho. The Ding Ho, not the Aku Aku. The Ding Ho, which is it was a whole movie about it.
Yeah.
You know, Lenny Clark.
Yeah, when stand-up stood
everybody.
out.
When stand-up stood
I
out.
was in Boston. Like the amount of comedy history in Boston is crazy.
It's fucking
like
stupid.
I was hanging out. And they were just talking about all these dudes like Don Gavin, all these guys I didn't know about.
Yeah.
Who were watching are hilarious. Hurley, what's her name? Christine. Like
Yeah.
a lot of those just amazing people. Very
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, the history, it's crazy. And that
Yeah.
when
Stand-up stood
when stand-up stood out, it was a great documentary. Check that out.
I want to watch that.
You should. It's about
You
it's
have
about
to.
the Ding Ho.
Yeah.
And I did a podcast
see
with the
that.
guy who started all this stuff. So
Oh wow.
that's
Awesome.
coming out this week too. So thank you for that. What do you got, Gabby? You've been fucking great.
Oh my God, thanks.
What'd you think?
I had it was a party.
You had a good time?
Yeah.
All right, good. I like Gabby. What do you think, guys? Thumbs up?
Sick.
Thumbs up? Zach? Mike? All right, Mike. What do you think about Mike? Ian said no.
Yeah.
I think you.
Muppet Baby Ari Shafir said no. I get it. So
Oh! He just called you fucking Ari Light.
Yeah, I know. Wow. I've never heard that before. That was very original. Thank you.
I've never heard it.
I hear it all the time.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you
all
did?
the time.
Oh,
Huh.
well,
Yeah, yeah.
that's fucking creepy. I like that Mike attacked you right at the end of the show. Gabby, what's your you want to give out your Twitter or
need
anything?
4
Give me
Oh, my
hours
dates?
for that.
Instagram. How about my Instagram?
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. It's Gabby is Brian. Gabby.
Are you a guy?
Is Brian. BRY.
Oh, your last name.
I am a guy.
How,
Also.
how excited would you be, Ian,
Very.
if she was trans?
Yeah.
Oh my God, how pretty would she? If that was a trans boy, I'd dump my wife in a
That'd be
second.
a couple shades darker, but I'd be into it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like what you like.
Yeah, well, what can you do? You
Hey.
can't help it.
What happened with that fucking pumpernickel girl?
Oh, she came down. We had a nice little weekend.
Yeah?
And yeah, we talked. We know it was just kind of like a one-time thing. We said maybe in the spring, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was great, man.
Great.
So
All right.
a little lusty fuck fest.
Yeah, lusty fuck fest. What else you got, Mike?
I'll be featuring for Jared Freed at Laugh Out Loud in San Antonio this week, and follow me on Instagram at Mike B. Suarez.
And you having fun?
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome. Love you, Mike. What do you got, Zachy?
Zach the new guy.
We'll see you next
Perfect.
week. You know what?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.